Good afternoon and welcome to the 2024 Wheelchair Championship hosted by Curl Moose-Jaw. We started this week with 11 teams and had a tremendous semi-final this morning and are down to 2 teams. I'm Danielle Szynski and joining me this afternoon is 4-time Canadian Wheelchair Champion Darwin Bender.
Hello.
In this morning's semi-final, it was a back-and-forth game with narrowly missed opportunities for both teams. British Columbia was able to steal single points in the third and sixth ends, but the open draw 5 in the seventh was the big difference in the game. British Columbia was able to start and get rocks into position in the 8th end and was left with a difficult run back in the 8th end to potentially score 3 and force an extra, but it was another steal of 1 and an 8-4 win for Newfoundland and Labrador. So now that sets the stage for the final where we have defending champions Saskatchewan taking on Newfoundland and Labrador. Let us introduce you to the teams.
All right, so throwing the red rocks from Newfoundland and Labrador is lead Cecilia Carroll, second Katie Hubbard, third Felix Green, skip Doug Dean, and their coach Gary Ryan. And Team Saskatchewan 1 will be throwing the yellow rocks, skip by Gil Dash, vice skip is Marie Wright, second Moose Gibson, lead is Cheryl Peterson, and coach Lorraine Arguin.
So thank you again, Darwin, for joining me for this afternoon's final. It should be a good one, I'm thinking.
Thanks for having me. Yes, I'm excited to see these two teams play in their first ever gold medal.
That's right. So from what I understand, this will be the first time Team Newfoundland and Labrador will be medaling at this event. So history will be made today no matter what.
That's right.
Whether there's a chance for Newfoundland to win their first gold or the other history.
4-5. Good weight.
Players out there, two players out there and a coach to win 5 championships.
Yep, and it would be back to back for them.
Back it out.
So
Cheryl, good
we've seen Saskatchewan play before, and they do play fairly defensively, so no surprise that Gil Dash is called for the hit here.
Yep, especially that first end, in a gold medal game, everybody's got the butterflies going again, and let them throw the first rocks. You can throw
really
lots of
good,
weight.
I think, Cheryl.
It's looking pretty good.
Nice shot, Cheryl.
Good start by both leads there.
Hear that upstairs. Okay. 10.
So as I
10,
mentioned,
yep.
you've been in
Just put
4 of these
your
finals.
rock online.
What's something that you did to kind of get yourself prepared or
There
calm
you
your
go.
nerves, like you said, the butterflies?
Should curl here.
Okay.
Well, everybody does it a little bit different.
Yeah.
I kind of like to
Whoa.
maybe go
No,
off
you're
in the
lined up
corner
here.
by myself for, right before or whatever, and just kind of
Okay.
take some deep breaths and relax.
Yeah. That's something that we definitely seen, and you'll notice with some of these players out there when
Good,
they have
good
key shots
correction.
there and really is taking that deep breath
throw,
and
Sarah.
then ready to go. So the mental aspect of the curling game has really evolved over the years and just so much more awareness how important it is. Go, go, go,
Yes,
go, go,
yep.
go,
And
go,
then
go, go,
those
go, go.
deep breaths right before you throw really does work.
Oh, does it hang on? No, it does not.
13-5, Cheryl.
But good choice to put this draw here in case you get a jam at some point in time.
Yes.
So lead Cheryl Peterson. She was with Team Saskatchewan 2 last year, but narrowly missed the playoffs and we're in the seeding pool.
Yeah, so this would be Cheryl's first game in a medal match as well.
Still a great throw, just a little heavy, but you have to always take some positives no matter what the throw is and what the result is, and that was a good throw.
Just shoot for tee. If you're up to it, that's okay.
So good chance for Katie Hubbard to get that feel for draw weight here.
Yep, looking for something at the tee line.
Really nice throw again here. 12-3. So just a little warm. That's all right.
That's a matter of getting that first rock out of the way.
Draw.
Dave, right?
Yeah.
And then
Good wing.
you want
Okay.
to don't want to be late. And,
No.
so you give it that little extra
Yeah.
push. Adrenaline going.
Yes. Really good throw, just a little heavy. Moose Gibson with his first shot of the game here. So Moose was, I would say, a big reason why this championship was able to come to Moose Jaw 2 years in a row. 14-9 on that. So, and he's put a lot of hard work into bringing this championship here, and we should be very proud of all the hard work he's done and the volunteer
think your
group
line
that
is
he was
pretty
able
good,
to get
Katie.
and put on such a wonderful event.
Yeah, there's always a lots of work behind the scenes that the athletes don't see, and even the general public, that needs to happen in order for an event like this to take place.
So Katie with a second opportunity here to find that draw weight. Use that information. Another really nice throw here. Looks like it's going to be really close. 14-6. You adjusted really nicely.
Good throw.
Nice shot, Katie.
That's in a
Yeah.
really great spot.
It is. It is.
With that being edge to edge, there's no chance to hit and roll under there, and you want to make
No,
sure you
I
make
don't think so.
contact and don't jam in the back.
Don't you got it all? Throw it 10. You can pull it like a couple inches, but that's it.
The advantage here, if you move the rock a little to the left or whatever, you are able to see a little bit more of the red when you're throwing, but then that will also change the curl. So in Gil's comment there, you can move it a little bit. He doesn't want you to move it too much because that will change what the curl will do, and then you got to change where the broom goes.
He's got the hit and he missed the jam. Great shot by
Good
Gibson.
moves.
So our first chance here to see Felix Green. His first stones of the final game. So we talked about that a little bit last time you were here, and that 18-inch, the evolution of that, like that's something quite interesting. And do you think that's really helped the game for wheelchair curling?
Yeah, I think it does.
Okay.
Because you really, by having the
10.
lines there, you know where to put the rock. Before the lines were there, we know you could move it a little bit, but you didn't know how far, and you didn't want to be too far,
Too aggressive with the movement, yeah.
Right, or be in violation because you moved it too far. So the lines help with that. Now there's a lot of experimenting that needs to happen as to
Good throw.
what does the rock do when you move it out that far.
So great shot by Felix. Does it stick around? Curl back. Oh, just about.
I think the rotation carried it out
It did.
after it hit the spinning.
So
You know what
chance
you
for
know you need,
Saskatchewan
right?
here to use
Yeah.
the corner guard.
Yeah.
You got your stopwatch today.
My stopwatch. Being on the same path there, a few rocks went down. I wonder how that's going to affect the speed.
Right.
Nice line.
This looks a little warm, doesn't
Ah.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's heavy, is it? Oh, sorry, Gil.
Really nice throw, but yeah.
It's okay. It's the next.
Yeah.
So chance for Newfoundland here now.
You put the speed and the movement of the rock in the memory bank, so in case you have to go down that path, you know for next time.
Right,
what-
absolutely.
3-5, Felix.
Automatically going in there. No, it's
They've shortened up the what would you call it? The timing speech, I guess. Instead of saying 13-5, we're doing 3-5 now. But
Right.
the 3-5 means 13-5, and we time hog to hog.
Good line.
Absolutely. His line's really good.
Right.
His weight looks like it's going to be close.
Dig. Dig. Attaboy.
This looks like a really nice shot by Felix Green.
3-4. Exactly
that's-
what it was.
All the way.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. 10.
9. You can
Okay.
see it all.
Yeah.
I know they like it well.
And I
9.
think by throwing
Okay.
that up weight, just because you're going
9 to
inside
9.5.
out, rocks tend to curl a little bit more. So by throwing that up weight, they'll run a little bit straighter for you. So
Yes.
Keep the weight up in case it jams.
Okay.
yeah, good recognition by Gil there about the potential jam.
Come on here.
But for me, she's just got to think weight and line here.
Marie's got a little bit off center as well, so you can see more of the red rock that way.
Really good throw. She does hit it, but she rolls out, and everything
Yeah.
rolls out. So
To the wing.
Yeah.
Looking like it could be a blank that first stand.
yeah,
Still got 4 rocks to go, but
great opportunity here for Doug Dean. I mean, that has to always feel nice when you're the skip and you actually have an opportunity to throw that draw weight and
Nice shot,
get through the
shoot,
motions of
guys.
things.
figure out what that is in the first end. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right on center or good here?
Yeah, that's good.
it is interesting. I think
Tolerances be a little
7
wide.
of the 8
Don't
players
wanna
out
top them
there
in.
actually use an anchor, but Doug does
No.
not. And that could be a preference thing and just,
Yeah, I don't know, the way everybody sits in their chair affects how much movement you have too, or whatever, right? So if your butt, so to speak, is kind of a little bit over the axle of the chair,
okay.
that will affect how much your chair
on, Rock.
moves or doesn't move.
Oh, okay.
Come on,
15-4.
go.
So
Come on.
not quite enough legs. Really good throw, but just so opportunity here still for
Wanna come
Saskatchewan
around?
to
There is.
I think so, eh?
Okay.
get a skip stews, as we
Hey.
say.
Yeah, but
Last.
I thought that was
Okay. There.
You'll really want to make sure you're at least edge to edge, if not a little bit more. You don't have to be completely under, but
Yes, if you're around that, buried a little bit, it'll make it that much more difficult for Newfoundland to take out. And doesn't look like it's curling too much, so even if you get a little bit underneath there,
you definitely got out to the stick. Maybe not on the wide side there, hey?
yep.
12-6, that should be through, I think. It's
Well,
trying.
it's a new
Roll down.
path, so we
It's trying, so
Good.
good.
Good, Gil.
That's good. So chance here if Newfoundland Labrador wants to hit and flop under here, force Gil to play that draw again, or
yeah, there is room to roll under.
Yeah.
Just to add to my comment about where you're positioned over the axle of the wheelchair, the weight of the person makes a difference too.
So the final stone for Newfoundland and Labrador of the first end. 10-3.
red. Right
Is it going to stick around? No. So
Want to try it? Yeah, probably close.
Where do I need to hit it?
Huh?
Where do I need to hit it?
Looking
I
at
think, so you probably want to like come this way, right?
looking at a split.
yeah.
So if you come to the inside of it, about,
I need out turn there. I can't come
about
with the in turn.
get out turn.
I have to. I
Okay.
don't.
Yeah, I like playing the out
I don't
turn.
know. Is it there?
I think so. If you hit about half,
Okay.
It is there, but it is fairly
so
high.
I
But
think it's
you
pretty
know,
straight here, hey?
do you want to take the chance here in the first end? I'm
No, I gotta go
you
the
know,
out turn. I
It-
can't
Oh,
throw the
that's
in
what I
turn.
thought, and then
Yeah.
you said you need the other turn.
it's
I said I
it's
need out
fairly
turn.
high.
Yeah, it
it
is
is-
risky
yeah.
in the first end.
Yeah.
I think it is.
You want to get
because
to the inside of
it
it,
is, like
right?
you said, it is
Yeah.
up quite a ways.
Kind of weight are you throwing?
So to get your shooter to roll in after you hit it, it might be a little.
I'll make sure I'm not outside. I think Do you like 12 and a half to 13?
Okay, is this enough ice?
Hope so.
Yeah. He's got the right idea with the weight, though,
Nope,
right?
I'm gonna knock them in.
He's going to be close.
Catch it.
Touch it. Ah, good try, Gil. That's fine. Good try. One yellow.
One yellow for Saskatchewan to open up our championship final here.
I'm not sure that.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
Don't forget your brooms. Come on. What else? What do you got? You got one, you got two, you got...
Just one little, please.
You make moments like these possible.
And welcome back. Saskatchewan had a pretty difficult split there to try and get their two in the first end. I'm not sure if the shot was completely there, but he did get his one there in the first end.
Yep.
Cheryl Peterson starts us off here in the second end. Really nice throw again. She needs to grow some. Is it going to slow down here for her?
Oh, it's looking a little heavy.
12-9.
12 line, I heard Marie
Yep.
say, so that should be.
Should be in the rings then.
No,
No,
just
just-
through.
Yeah.
Yeah, as we were saying over in the break
Okay.
there, maybe just a little more rotation there for
Hey,
Gil on that. I think his weight was probably
Polish is
close,
there.
but it's
Yeah, I think the weight was there too, but because the rock, yellow rock was so far out from the house to, you know, if he bumped it enough, then you needed that rotation to carry the shooter in
Shooter.
a little farther.
yeah.
Looking for a corner guard.
So I'm expecting. Do you expect Rucks in play for this end here?
With Newfoundland requesting a corner guard,
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's
Yeah.
3-7.
what they set the goal as.
Yeah.
Just a little off the line, Cheryl.
And as we
Little more.
mentioned too,
There you
having
go, like that.
anchors. So everyone has a responsibility on these teams.
I
and
think 10 here, Cheryl, is good.
sometimes it might be the anchor, or like as Marie, she's taking the time there doing the hog dog and communicating that information all the time.
Yeah, I haven't really taken note of what every team does. When I was playing on the team, what we would do, whoever's shooting next, they would do the timing.
Okay.
I guess in this sense, Moose would be shooting next, but he's holding. And that was kind of his preference as well. It was just to hold the chairs.
Just a little wide there by Cheryl on the delivery.
Okay, nice weight,
Kind of
Cheryl.
set it
That was
back.
10.
Really good weight, good throw again. So opportunity here for Newfoundland Labrador to
I
split
think
the
we're good with
rings.
the same weight. I got a 3-7 on that.
Yep.
Okay.
7. So a little bit stickier than we've seen all week here. So hopefully things hold out for the curlers.
The other side. Other side, right?
Yeah, over
Yep.
here.
That's always good to confirm where you're going.
Yeah.
Yes,
Anywhere in the paint, Katie.
I think it's a good call. I mean, you could put a guard on that one as well because you still got the 5 rock rule. I think splitting the house is probably a
Yeah.
good choice.
Nice throw by Katie here.
You did it again.
Why did
4-3?
Yes.
I think you're good.
You're right.
Good throw.
I believe Newfoundland and Labrador is actually out of order again.
Throw 9.5 here, Moose.
Here comes Moose with his first stone at the end.
You're fine. You got it.
This looks like a
Good
good
shot, Moose.
shot here.
It's a good shot, Moose.
Roll.
Again,
Oh, look at this roll by Moose.
Nice job,
Oh, nice.
nice
Good
roll.
shot.
Nice
Very
roll.
good, Moose.
Oh,
Very
Yeah.
good.
so we're going to have a bit of a
9-2.
technical timeout here. Unfortunately,
Well,
we have
I shot
had
one,
a
but
out of
then she
rotation
shot.
again.
Okay.
It
Technical
happens.
timeout.
Yeah,
I
he
think.
did it already.
No, okay. I think she has to throw the last rock.
Well, no, we
No.
didn't throw 3.
Yeah.
We threw 1 and 1.
So
No, I know.
Yeah.
official Linda is going to be
No.
gathering
I
the
threw one
rule
and
book
she threw
again,
one.
and
Just 1 each, out of order.
Lorraine will be on it.
They were.
Oh, I love it. Oh, we don't pull the rock. I think it'll be that Cecilia has to throw.
I think we'll throw 1 and 1 again, maybe. I don't know. I can't believe we did that.
so there's discussion on trying to figure out, and it happens.
It does, and Cecilia feels bad. Well, the whole team does. I guess that's maybe
No,
that's part
I did
of
it this morning.
playing in the middle, the playoff schemes or whatever. You're playing in the medals, and the nerves are a little bit higher. And
Yeah, and like you talked about,
Excitement.
you said the word adrenaline. You know, adrenaline is pumping, and just take a breather, and it's okay, and we'll figure it out.
we've got good qualified officials out there. They'll sort it out. And
I think that the.
Sure, on
he
this,
has to throw the last rock.
Even just as this was happening here, Moose had, he was playing for the hit and the roll, and if anyone, curled, able-bodied curler, to get that roll into that position, I mean, he didn't have any sweeping. He made that shot, and I think
yes.
if any of you had a
Yep.
chance to watch this curling and
pretty sure
watch Mitchell curling, just the
I-
precision that these curlers have
I know.
is absolutely
They looked at it over
fantastic.
Yeah, they kind of suggested that we've got about an 18-inch control of that rock before it's off the end of the stick. From the time you set up at the end of the stick, and then I guess by the time you extend your arm, and if you can, we try to lean forward to give you a little more time with the contact with the stick on the handle of the rock, and that's where you get about the 18 inches in. And you got to get the, have the right turn, the right speed into there, and yeah.
So the rotation stays the same. The one that missed it, we know who it was, and it was the lead.
So I'm not sure, we can't quite hear it, what Alinda is saying.
Okay.
And you're going to let the coaches know.
So official Linda's probably going to come in, and she'll tell us as to what the plan is going to be. She'll let the coaches know. So as soon as we know, we'll let you all know.
Are we back in business? Just nose it, Katie. Yeah, just nose the yellow, yeah. We're gonna lose it, but you like that ice?
And we just got confirmation because the lead threw her stone and Katie, the second, threw the second stone of the end. They know where the rotation was out, and so what's going to happen is Katie will throw her 2, Felix will throw his 2, Doug will throw his 2, which leaves one more rock in the end to play, which will be Cecilia, the lead, throwing the final stone of the end.
Okay. Good.
Good positive handle. Good throw, Katie.
That was a really good throw to.
Yep, that was a good shot. That's what Doug had called. He knew that he was going to lose his own, but he had to free it up there in order to make a play on it, and
Yeah.
because you got hammer, so you need to.
I mean, ideally, yeah, it would have been nice to have stuck around and hit nose on that, but like you said, still a great shot to get that freed up a little bit.
You got your rock pulled over? A little bit, yeah. A little bit more. Just a few inches more.
Yeah.
So what?
Not much, but
So
not too much.
What Gail is suggesting here is
Yeah.
if we pull it off that center line again, and because we're doing he's doing an inside out shot, this will keep it more in line with the broom and should go straighter for a little longer.
Yep. Absolutely.
Good line, Moose.
Whereas if you're on the center line, you're kind of throwing at an angle to the broom.
Good throw.
And then it curls, so it'd be
Great throw by Moose. So, you know what? A really good opportunity here for Newfoundland Labrador to play a nice hit and roll here and still be in good positioning.
Yep. Yep.
So third Felix Green getting ready to throw.
Yeah, just a good 10, Felix.
Just a good 10.
I think we should get some curl here.
I think one thing we should really point out is for Newfoundland Labrador to be in the final here. For those of that watched last year, Doug Dean did not move
Am
to
I right
Newfoundland
straight?
Labrador. He was given
Yeah, good
exemption
throw,
to
bud.
play with Newfoundland and Labrador because they unfortunately weren't able to field a team.
Straight.
But to think they're in the final here, and Doug Dean has never played with these three curlers. I think that just goes to show how strong of curlers all four of them are out there, and what a great leader Doug Dean is. And for the three other players as well too to adjust
Like this,
and go with his game plan too. I think that says a lot about those four
Did you
curlers
see the
there
last
for
one?
Newfoundland and Labrador team.
That's right.
No.
Speaking of Doug Dean, in 2016 when the Nationals were in Regina, the Saskatchewan team played against Doug Dean, the Northern Ontario team, in the final there.
Yeah. And last year as well too in the
Yeah,
final.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So. And Doug Dean is actually part of the senior national team training, so he was able to go overseas for one of the Bonspiels, I believe, this past winter.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he did.
Did he go over or not? Okay.
He was
He is
part of the national
Get rid of
program
it,
though,
Felix.
and was participating, in that for this year. So there's probably some good knowledge and experience that was learned at that, and maybe being applied this week, and so we see him in the final here.
Yeah. Yeah, this group of four, Newfoundland and Labrador, they've just been working so well all week and so positive with each other when things maybe aren't going as great, but they always seem to find a way to rebound.
In my experience playing against Newfoundland, they've always been, a happy team and a joy to play
Try, bud.
against.
Oh, good try by Felix there.
Had good
Let's
weight,
go to the
but
other side.
this didn't curl up for him there.
Yeah, looked like a really good
14,
throw.
you think?
So chance for Saskatchewan here to
Where do you
put
want
a
to go
little
on
pressure
top?
and
No,
start
I
to
like this.
force Newfoundland Labrador if you can.
Yeah.
Is she going out to the open side?
Yeah, so that was his initial call, and then he was just checking with Maria if she maybe wanted to go up in front of that. There are two options, both of
Thought so.
As long as you make your shot, they're all good, right?
Absolutely. Yes, the right called shot is the one you're going to make. So
I mean, if you would have went above
There
it,
you
you
go.
got the chance of jamming, but you got a chance
13-3.
of a double. Here, it's probably a little bit harder for, to get a double if it stays around in the right spot.
Ooh,
That's
just
okay.
This one,
enough.
Doug?
13-3 in
Yeah.
that spot there. And like
This
you said
side?
too, sometimes if we haven't played on
Or
a
the other
spot
side?
with wheelchair curling, there's obviously
No,
no
we'll
sweeping
do
and stuff
theirs.
like that. So frost can
Good.
creep up and
Yeah.
slow things down.
Yep.
It was Gil said he was at the World Championship and they got to mop every end, and so the ice conditions stayed the same first end to the eighth end, which would have been kind of a treat as a player.
Yeah, that's interesting. If Doug hits on the right spot, we could see a roll over
Nice
to
line.
the other yellow over there.
Yeah, it looks good coming in.
Good.
He's got contact. He's going to run the other way, but that's okay.
Yep, still shot rock.
Absolutely. So first skip stones here for Saskatchewan 1 in the second end. Look at the gallery there. It's nice to see all these fans coming out to watch.
Looks full up there. I see some green. Do a reset.
Yeah.
When you're setting up like that, if you push the rock ahead just a little bit too far and your hand's not in the right position, especially with the takeout, you don't get enough weight force behind there. So that was good to reset and make sure you can get the right weight.
He's going to make contact. Is he going to stick around though? Oh,
There you go.
just.
Good try.
It's an opportunity here for Newfoundland and Labrador to maybe either blank the end or if they get a miss, and still chance for 2 here. Thanks to all the officials and volunteers helping this week. These events don't run by themselves, and we have rock cleaners out there and rock catchers, you could say, as well too, and doing all the measurements for the event. So thank you so much to all the volunteers and officials.
Yes, and they usually put in some extra time because after the last draw of the day,
this is really
teams can
over curling.
practice.
Oh, I think he's good. He's good. Good enough.
Measurable for a biter. Let's go here.
Oh, it is measurable, eh?
It's questionable.
Unless you want to go in front of it.
No.
Could do that.
No.
Could
That's
be.
in, isn't it?
Huh? I don't mind going here. It's up to you.
Okay.
Good discussion by Marie there, right? Again, she says it's measurable by putting this rock on top of that, and there's a potential jam or a rollout, so it's,
Yep.
yeah.
Yes, by going in top in front of this one, like you said, there's potential for the yellow to jam on there.
Or you might need backing.
Sit right on it.
Now we know it's out.
It's out for sure. But you know what? That's a
That's
great
a little bit
location.
of a tap is the 2-4.
Yeah. You're just playing a draw here because
So,
if you
3-5.
Okay.
yeah, because if you do try and
Where you
hit
put the
that, you
broom?
might easily jam
Right
that and
here.
roll your shooter out.
You
So
want a line on
forcing
center?
them to a draw
Hey?
here.
You want it on center?
Yeah. Yeah. $13.5 should be good for 8 foot.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just going to draw for the 1 here, but if you need the backing, it is there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going.
It's curling
this-
already.
Easy.
I think her weight might be okay though.
Easy.
12-1. Oh, I don't know.
Good try.
Good attempt by Cecilia there. So it is a steal of 1 for Saskatchewan. So it's 2-0 at the end of 2 ends of play.
The Men of Curling calendar is back for 2024. 18 curling athletes from 4 different nations are raising money for various charities. Support them by purchasing yours today at curlingcares.com.
The sports landscape continues to change, and teams and facilities are under more pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. They need the right team to deliver their product. Look no further than IKS Live. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience across all platforms.
The Men of Curling calendar is more than a date provider. Each edition is packed with beautiful images and tons of curling information too. Support curlers and charity by buying yours today at curlingcares.com.
What'd you say?
And welcome back. A missed draw opportunity there by Newfoundland Labrador gives a steal of 1 to Saskatchewan. So Saskatchewan 1 has a 2-0 lead at the end of 2 ends of play.
Yeah, hopefully that, by Cecilia having to throw the last rock there, and the confusion at the beginning of the end didn't weigh on that. 'Cause you don't like to have that affect any of your throws.
No, she's been playing so well all week, and she's such a good teammate out there, and I know she'll
pretty
rebound.
close,
She'll be
Cheryl.
fine.
Yeah, that's really, really, really good, Cheryl.
Nice weight,
Nice
Cheryl.
weight.
Very good.
That's a really good spot.
Really nice.
Good job.
13-9.
We
Really
talk
good
about
Good
winning
work.
that control zone there, and that's definitely
Even
one
if you're
of those
short,
rocks winning the
short
control
like you're
zone.
right there.
Yes.
Okay.
Instead of 1, I'll throw 2.
So Cecilia's been curling for 13 years and been to 10 nationals. She's been doing lots of volunteer work over the years.
Good for her.
What was all that hand controls about? Come on, Carl.
Okay, 4-6. Did that feel like a 4-6?
No,
No?
felt like a 13 and a half.
Okay.
So we had that even this morning here talking about feeling, right?
Same weight.
As much
No.
as you can have your hog-to-hog times,
No.
think from there,
sometimes
yeah.
the feel doesn't actually reflect what the time is, and and that's good to communicate that with your
Yeah,
teammates.
there you go.
Yeah,
Perfect.
because everybody needs to
Yeah.
know what,
There you go.
what,
Now you're ready.
what the ice is doing out there.
So 13-8. Got it, Cheryl.
So Cheryl Peterson of Moose Job
You're okay.
throwing her last stones of the third end.
If you got a little weight, you're going to do the tap,
Yeah.
which is what he really wanted to call. Come on, come on. Go. Tap it, tap it, tap it.
13-4. Weight
tap
was
it, tap
really
Good
close.
one.
Good one, Cheryl.
Cheryl. Good job.
Good shot.
That is a great shot. Yeah, both these teams out there, I mean, you can hear Marie in the background there cheering, and the whole time as
leave
the
that
rock's
there.
going down. Both teams are such cheerleaders for each other, and it's great support and great to see.
Yeah. You were mentioning before about Cecilia being on the team for 10 years, and that was reminding me, or I was reflecting back to other team
Yeah,
members that were
Yeah,
on the Newfoundland team. And if I recall correctly, I would like to send out happy birthday wishes to Darlene, who used to Jackson be a team member out with Newfoundland.
Oh, nice.
come on, hold it. Your weight was great, Katie.
Yeah, great weight. So Moose Gibson up to throw his first stones of the third
Do
end.
a little top, top.
Quick shout out to his sisters
Like that.
in
Yeah.
Brockville,
Right
Ontario.
on the
Hopefully
nose.
they're watching. You want to make sure you said
Mind you,
hello.
it's set up pretty good here.
I don't mind this, Gil.
Moose started winter
Okay.
curling in the
Okay, go around.
2015-2016
Oh.
It's up to you.
season.
No, little
and
top
he was
on
an
that.
alternate on your team, I believe, for that year.
He was, yes.
Yeah,
13
and,
moves.
and was part of the 2018 and
perfect tap.
2023 championship team.
Yeah, the 2016. That's right. It was the first time that he was a part of the team.
And even if you're like short and you're a guard, it's okay. This looks pretty good. This looks pretty good.
It's moving pretty good here.
I don't know if it was intentional or not.
I think we need more guards.
Yeah, I was just kind of thinking we were, when
But you know what? They're in great positioning really for both teams. If anything, I would actually give the advantage to Newfoundland Labrador
Let's
because
try that, Katie.
Saskatchewan's are actually staggered.
yes, yeah, there's not much you can do there. The Reds you can bump up.
Sort of like a good 12.
So if the ice is tightening up a little bit, maybe that's the sign of it too, with all the guards out front. Being that they're all out there, I think this is a good call from Newfoundland to try and tap theirs in.
Good opportunity, yeah. So Katie's been curling for 16 years and been to nationals 8 times and was a previous Paris skier and track and field athlete. Oh, so just a little hot there, and they're just going to run there, aren't they? That's one thing we found this week as well too. If you
just through it.
If your weight's just a little bit up, or if you get out on those wings there, they just run that much straighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top,
so
top, top.
It's tough
You
to
just
find
threw
that
it.
balance.
A little more weight. Throw 12 and a half.
I really like
raw.
the shot here too, eh?
Yes. Yeah. Jiggle the angles around on
Giving
those.
you a little bit less ice.
The yellow that's closest to the rings there, I mean, it is, or even biting, it should be able to bump it in a little bit further. It's not that you need a whole lot of weight to make it go in that much farther.
Yeah, a little bit. And you might be able to take some taps away from Newfoundland Labrador with this shot here, depending on how things manage. This is curling though,
it
isn't
is.
it?
I think the weight is down a little
Is
bit.
he gonna make Newfoundland's tap for them?
Oh, it tapped over, not in.
Well, he's looking at the angles here. I think so
Let's hit
too,
that,
hey?
Katie.
Yeah, they have hammers, so he
Let's
probably wants to move
hit
some
the
stuff
yellow.
around at least on one side,
It
so
should
he's got a
spring.
way in for
It'll
his
spring off the tube.
shots.
I think so too.
I know we're only midway through the
Pretty
this
good,
end,
pretty
but
good.
there's lots of rocks in that control zone.
Yeah.
A good, a
Kind
strong,
of jockeying
a
for
strong
position
11.
right now.
Well, actually, you can go a little harder.
Throw harder, throw 10. 10?
Yeah, go a little hard. Yeah, go 10.
Throw 10.
Her line's much better. It's
Hold
kind
it,
of
hold it. Hold it.
trying.
Nice shot, Katie.
That's it.
Really nice shot by Katie Hubbard there.
Yeah, that was a
The
good.
middle yellow.
I think that was a good weight choice too, because even if you didn't hit it on the right spot, it's gonna move some stuff around and give you some opportunities with other rocks.
Kind of weight.
Go for just this side of nose.
Okay.
Throw a 9.
Okay.
It kind of looks
Wow.
like the yellows are somewhat
not
lined up. I
nine.
don't know if they'd stick
We're
around
okay
if
if
it
it tops it up.
nose directly.
Or else we just go
I think
for
it's
it.
pretty big just to
Go
get them
9.
moving
Go for it.
and just
Okay.
maybe
got
have
it.
a little easier access to run back
Is it
there.
gonna stay straight here? Where do I
Just
need to hit
curl
it?
a little bit. Not,
Okay.
not a whole lot. but a
Where do
little
I
bit.
need to hit it?
Just off nose on this
Okay.
side.
Okay.
Go for nose.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's on this side a little bit.
Okay.
Throw it.
Something underneath that rock.
Oh no.
Chris, you're fired.
She's gonna be.
Oh, they got the nose on it.
That's a great
Shot.
shot to
Thank you.
remove
Yeah.
shot stone.
Whatever was under it, I guess it was a good thing.
Yeah. That's probably has to be a little stressful for the volunteers though when it comes to the rock cleaning. That you don't want to have anything under it, and I know there's been a few times, and they've been asked to clean the
Do
debris
this, Felix.
for the curlers out there as well too. So it's not an easy job.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
So-
We are thankful for them though, and that they are
Hey.
doing that.
Yeah, there's a shot here.
There is the odd time
You
stuff
guys, let's
is
go
on
around.
the ice
You wanna
too.
come
It's
around?
not maybe necessarily on the rag or the cloth.
Yeah.
No. It's too late in the end to start moving all that stuff now.
Yeah. You talk about winning that rock battle there. I mean, there's a lot of accessible yellow rocks compared to
3-5,
the one
Felix, 13 and
red
a half.
accessible rock there.
Right.
Felix has been curling for 17 years and 13 nationals. And he's been to 2 national championships in swimming, so
Summer sport and a winter sport.
yeah. Is this gonna come back, do you think, Darwin? It's looking like it might. It's moving. Oh, does it have the legs though now?
No, just need the speed. He was.
Yeah, it's.
No, he's short.
Oh,
Let's go throw, Felix.
Okay, Marie, I think you come right through the hole here.
Okay.
it's an opportunity here
Actually-
for Saskatchewan.
Pretty good at the top, this up.
Okay.
I need a 12 and a half.
Okay.
Light. Can't be light.
Okay.
Let me give you a similar ice.
Okay.
A moose pad.
So
go
Marie
from-
is a
We've got jiggles
2018
around,
Paralympic
that's
bronze
good.
medalist
Okay.
and a world silver medalist in 2023.
Yeah, congratulations on those, Marie.
Big breath there, as we talked about before already.
Yeah, just to settle down and make the throw as good as you can.
Yeah.
Eleven one.
11 on he says.
Nah.
It's got to sit.
Pretty good.
It's quite a bit heavier than what he was asking for, so then
Yeah.
it didn't curl as much for him.
No.
I think the angles are still there for Saskatchewan.
I think so. So chance for Doug Dean to put a draw, use those corners. Time to go to school for everybody
It's a
here.
curl. It's a curl here,
curl.
Felix.
Yeah, really have
Yeah.
him throw in this direction down the center line and see what it
No.
does. So
Yeah, if you're back 8, that's fine.
Yeah, good discussion where the pro side miss is.
yes, I think that's always important for the thrower to know what that pro side is. And this skip might have one pro side thought in their mind and the thrower's got a different one. So it's always good to communicate what that skip is thinking for a pro side shot.
Yeah, be on that same page.
No handle.
It's walking 13.
Tickety boo, tickety boo.
Yeah.
Oh ho ho.
Yeah, it's fun.
That works
Thanks,
out.
oh yeah.
Good throw,
Play
Felix.
13
Hit
on
the top
that.
yellow.
Yeah.
Triple out there.
Tickety boo, tickety boo.
Should I come down there?
Yeah, come and look.
So chance here to play some angles here, I think.
These are because it's either that or you can get it with a 10 by pulling it.
Oh, I think this is here all day, isn't it?
But just look. So if you hit that on there,
It might reflect.
It's
might-
pretty close to,
you
isn't
gotta
it,
get-
Darwin? But
yeah,
the other
it's
side of
gonna
it, if he
drag
does
it
play it,
back.
it's open.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what
I
I was
know.
thinking. Danielle is, yeah, if you
Don't
throw
try
some
it,
weight
Ken.
at it, you might get it and push it
What do you
far
think?
enough.
Drawing behind him, yeah.
Or do you scale
Ah,
the
he's-
weight
I
back
think
a
we-
little and push
Okay,
some yellows
alright.
in
I got
and
a second one.
Okay.
just move stuff around.
So
But you don't have hammer either, so
drag
you
it
want
into
to
what?
kind of make it this a good shot.
I don't know.
So I think the biggest thing is you
There.
just,
There.
as soon
Okay.
as you make any contact on
So
that
I
nose,
threw it pretty hard, Gil.
this is going to
Yeah.
go here, and this should go back onto there.
The yellow
And if it
one's
does come
touching
off
the
that red a
one,
little
so
bit,
I don't
all
know.
that much better because then it hits the yellow more directly onto that red, right?
I think so too, yeah.
You have to draw it.
So skip stones already of the third end.
Little left side.
Okay.
They're both teams are doing well with time.
Yes.
Yeah. If it wasn't touching that red one, it'd be
Yeah, like you referenced that touching that red rock, hey?
I think that could be a good thing though.
It could be, yeah. And we'll see right away here. I'm not sure if Gil's happy with that throw or not.
The result will tell.
Yeah.
There we go.
And
Really nice shot, Gil.
great
Yep.
shot. And
There we
Saskatchewan is
go.
line
They're
2
sitting
for
two.
sure. Yep. I think it was one of the ones, it's so close to be like, I think he attempted, right?
Yep, throw some weight at it.
Yeah.
I think so. Because if I go here, he
You
buries.
got no backing. Yeah.
Eh?
And you got no backing.
Yeah.
So Newfoundland's gonna throw an intern here and come around.
Good throws, guys. We'll get this ice figured out. Hey? Yeah, they're sitting, yeah.
Yeah. So positive, Doug Dean. Just He's from a different rock area there by Thunder Bay. Did he get to the stick there?
Yep, he was out. He was on the broom.
It's looking pretty nice.
The weight is looking good. Oh.
14-8. Girl, girl.
Yep. Well, shot rock.
It is. If you're Saskatchewan, though, and you hit nose here, it's
putting a lot of pressure on Newfoundland. Then yes.
It is. So too bad it just didn't curl up a little bit. It had a little more oomph on it, but still a great throw by Doug Dean. And use that information. You know, you're gonna have draws, I'm sure, for the rest of the game here. So use that information that you just had.
Yep. We didn't see it move a whole lot down for a draw either on this turn.
It just finished at the end there, didn't it? Yeah.
Throw 9, Gil?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's got a pretty straight ice here. Not a whole lot of ice, and throwing that 9 hit weight, so it should run really good for him.
Right.
I think 9 or 9.5. What do you think, like?
You take the no response as a yes?
Yeah, right. Oh no, he just got it out just a little bit. You don't want to jam in the back there.
Oh, it came over pretty good.
And
Nice shot, Gil.
misses the jam.
Really nice.
Sitting one.
One for
Good shot.
sure.
Saskatchewan.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Back there.
Maybe two.
Maybe two. So chance for Newfoundland and Labrador to throw that same draw again.
Yep.
Little less ice or same?
No, same ice.
So that's always got to be comforting
Same
as a
ice,
skip
I'll just
when
put
you do
another
this,
couple feet on it.
Same shot. You
Yes.
just made it. Do it again. You'll be fine.
That's right, because you know where the broom was. You hit the broom, and
Yeah.
you know where it stopped. So the little adjustment on the weight, and everything should be good.
Yeah.
Is that the same ice you gave me before?
Yep.
Okay.
So final stone of the third end coming down here for Doug Dean of Newfoundland and Labrador.
It was definitely out to the broom on that
He
one.
was, yeah. He'll be good for line here. It's just wait. 13-4. He should be fine.
Nice shot, Doug.
Yep.
Yeah, he looks good.
One red.
And that's one red for Newfoundland and Labrador. So Saskatchewan still has a 2-1 lead after 3 ends of play.
This is it. It all comes down to this rock. The hours in the gym, the weeks away from my family. This is what I've been training for. And all those voices trying to tear me down, I'm here to silence them. We've given everything we have for a chance to get everything we want.
The sports landscape continues to change, and teams and facilities are under more pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. They need the right team to deliver their product. Look no further than IKS Live. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience across all platforms.
A fantastic draw by Doug Dean of Newfoundland and Labrador to get their one on the third end. Lots of rocks in play that end. Lots of rocks in play in every end so far, really.
Actually, there has been, yeah.
So.
Lots up front, so we'll see what the weight of the speed of the ice is going to do this end.
Yeah. Fourth end already.
Yes.
Wow.
I was just thinking that too. It's going really fast for us here.
Yeah.
Newfoundland Labrador team probably wants it to slow down a little bit for them being in their first one. To
Enjoy the moment.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty exciting times for them.
Okay, hit this one. 3-3. Action.
Oh, it's behind T. What does Saskatchewan do?
10, Cheryl.
Let's hit it.
And hit.
Oh, gonna hit.
Right down center.
Yeah.
So thank you, Musha, for hosting this wonderful event. To the officials, volunteers, ice makers, production crew, cameramen, thank you all for your hard work for this week. And thank you so much for everyone joining in and listening on to all of our casts that we've been having.
I see Saskatchewan hitting on here. It's the fourth end, even end, and we have hammer, so maybe.
They're talking a lot to
Good
the
throw,
rock
Cheryl.
here.
There it goes, right at the end. Nice
She
throw.
can make contact.
Nice
She's
throw.
good.
10.
That was
Nice
good
shot.
weight.
There you go.
What turn you like?
Doesn't matter. Whatever's best.
Pretty easy-go-lucky team there, Harry. Whatever you like, Skip.
10.
Yeah, 10.
Just go with the same turn that we just saw, so that you know where to put the broom. Ask for the same weight.
It's going to ride here a little bit,
Play what you
Okay.
know.
but it should break with the 10 weight.
Okay.
Okay, right out to the broom.
So as you mentioned, 3 of the 4 players here for Newfoundland Labrador were here last year as well too, that represented Newfoundland. And they went 1-4 in their round robin standings, and then in the seeding pool they ended up 3-5.
Good correction, Cecilia. Good throw.
Nice throw by Cecilia here. So we definitely had lots of stories this week with all of our curlers. As we mentioned, Jerry Osgarden there from British Columbia, who was just playing in the semifinal, as well as Chris Reese and again Gregory.
Good job,
were part of
Cheryl.
the first Canadian
throw.
National Championship wheelchair
Throw, Cheryl.
in 2004. So it was pretty exciting to
Right
have
at the end there it
the
goes.
3
eh?
original players from the first nationals.
Very good throw.
For sure. And seeing that they're, they're still playing the sport, that's awesome to see.
Yeah, Martin Purvis from Alberta won his first time skipping, and he's naturally, how does it work? He's naturally right-handed, but had to learn how to throw left-handed.
Oh.
And so, yeah, so it's we've had lots of great stories this week, and it's been great hearing all those wonderful stories and talking about all these curlers just absolutely loving and the family support, and curling is definitely a big community.
Yeah, it is. You know, as far as doing the wheelchair curling, and even just using every day using a wheelchair, it's hard on the shoulders too. So maybe that has an effect on your throwing.
Right.
Maybe I'll have to practice that throwing with both.
Good try, Katie.
With my left arm
Oh,
and see how we
good-
can go.
Good try by Katie Hubbard, just narrowly
Like
missed
one
the
up here,
takeout.
Marie. What do you think?
Where?
Here?
Yeah, I agree.
Draw it to the wing. Down center.
Is it like being a switch hitter or a switch pitcher, with being able to use both sides and
Yeah.
find the advantage?
That way you could throw an intern all the time instead of
Right,
an intern and an out.
right. Good opportunity here for Saskatchewan 1 to be line 2.
Earl, you are out here. I thought you weren't out here this game. You are out here. You did surprise us.
He's hiding in the back.
Got the brakes on it.
He blends right in with the
It's
curtain.
going to be in the house. Just
Yeah.
what do you want?
Really good
T-line
shot.
weight. Good shot.
Yeah, so opportunity here for Newfoundland Labrador to play this nice hit and roll.
We're going to hit this one, Katie. Bonus is a roll in.
Yeah, step 1 is the hit, bonus the roll.
Yep. Move it closer to the other yellow rock or on top. And
Yeah.
potentially
You like
set
that
up
ice?
a double maybe.
Well, be certain.
Yep.
I don't know that we've been out that far in this coming this direction.
No, I think this is fresh territory here. She's just a little
Good throw, Katie.
snug, I thought. It's looking pretty good coming in, though.
Let her go.
I think she's got a really good one coming here.
Yep.
Oh, and a fantastic roll by Katie
Well
Hubbard
done.
there.
Look at that.
Hey, drop on top
Awesome.
of it.
Wow.
Who needs sweepers?
Drop on top of it.
That was a fantastic shot by Katie.
None.
Well done.
I like the draw. What do you like?
Yeah, these are these ones here too. Yeah, you can play to it. If you tap it up, kind of free that back yellow
Okay,
one.
we'll hit. We'll hit. Release this yellow one. And
Yeah.
throw 9-5 here. Right on nose.
Yeah, nose is really important here too for Saskatchewan one.
Yes. That would be like a draw freeze, but,
Yeah.
but
Lined up
easier
here,
to
and I
hit
should've-
with takeout weight.
This is going to finish, I think, here. He's going to be probably rolling off.
I think we got
Yellow
it.
one's gone though, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah,
You're lined up in.
that's okay. So opportunity here for Newfoundland Labrador to kind of force Saskatchewan here in the fourth end to play.
You guys like the guard, or you want to go for the fourth?
You're lined up in.
Pardon? Top 12 are looking. I like it to be in the paint though, Felix.
Yep.
Okay.
I like this call here. What do you
Yes.
think, Darwin?
Yeah, I do
If
too.
you're up to it, so be it, but we're shooting for top 12.
Yep.
13.5.
13-5.
We can get this on a
13-8.
good spot here. Saskatchewan will have a decision to make. Do you? Of course, we got one more third rock to go.
2 more third rocks.
Two more.
Yeah, for Saskatchewan.
Oh yeah, that was Moose that threw that. I thought that was Marie's
Don't
first
make me
already.
get you Skittles too now or something.
No, I'm the one that's out of order.
His line looks really nice. It's
Good throw, Felix.
really good
Atta
spot.
boy.
Nice shot, Fleck.
Hey, drive it straight back.
That's a really good spot.
Which turn?
Out turn. 9.
Well, if we
Okay.
hit it on the nose here, they both should go.
Okay, ready, Moose? Yeah, there's something under that rock. I gotta get rid of that rock, Gil. There's something gravelly under it. Really gravelly.
Yeah, she's not liking that rock. Something
Yeah.
gravelly. She's saying
Good.
underneath that rock, so I'm
No,
not
it's
sure.
that rock, because that's twice now I've done that, so. You might get it.
Good throw, Felix.
Which is kind of surprising. You haven't,
Give it a rock.
when it comes to the final, because these two had the same record,
Same line.
Saskatchewan had a
same weight.
choice of hammer or rock color, and they chose hammer. And so Newfoundland Labrador were able to retain their red rocks that they had for the semifinal. So Saskatchewan was able to choose their yellow rocks and could choose them from any sheet, I believe. So a little surprising here that, yeah, something's not quite right with that rock, and or Marie's not quite happy with it.
It might come in.
This looks pretty nice coming in.
Good throw, Felix. Atta boy.
Really good spot by Felix. Go. Stay up. Stay up. Really good shot by Felix there.
Boy, that really curled
Nice
up there.
separation there between
Yeah.
the two reds.
A little bit slow handled, but
They're
it really curled.
lined up really well for Newfoundland.
Which out turn?
Yeah, out turn on the nose. Pull it an inch.
Okay,
Not much.
yeah.
So final third stones of the fourth end here play. How's the line looking there, Darwin? Looks like she kind of got it going.
Yeah, I thought she had got it going a little bit.
She's going to make contact.
Get the top one.
Be nice to stick around.
Yep, and she will stick around.
Good.
Shot.
Oh, did you see that?
That rock did
That's it.
sound terrible. Yeah.
It went right under my toes. It literally went. My toes are higher than the rock.
So for
we're
those
okay.
of you that
Curl,
are
guys.
sitting at home and thinking
wanna take
you
that
need to
out?
find 3 other wheelchair curlers to have a team in league play, you know what? You don't. I think all of our curling clubs are fantastic when it comes to, if you want to join a league and you're in a wheelchair, go try it. Go do it.
Like that
Gil
ice?
and Marie actually play in our Wednesday night cash league and have 2 able-bodied curlers with them. And I know our curling club just loves having them out there.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, if you're interested in curling, go to your, closest curling club and just talk to whoever's in the office there, and or even your curling association, and they'll link you up
Yeah.
with a curling club or whatever. I myself
This is really curling.
Come on.
curl in Regina, and I curl in a Monday night league and a Friday night league curling with two different teams, and all, they're able-bodied on those
Both
on
those
either
teams?
team.
Yeah, that's great.
So I usually, on the Monday night team, I throw second rocks, but skip the game, and then Friday night I throw third rocks and skip the game, so call the game. So
Yeah.
you can play any position as well. Like it's
Yeah.
And the teams that we play against, even my teammates, as far as having an anchor goes, the oppositions are willing to hold your chair, or even your teammates.
So Gil dash, opportunity to lie 2 in the 4th end here. That looked like a nice straight throw. What do you think here, Darwin?
Yes.
It
Yep.
did look pretty good.
We're hitting it on the nose.
Yeah.
Nice throw, Gil. Nicely done. Stay there.
So decision time here. So he's going to play the hit. Are you going to be looking for a little bit of that roll under there, try and get under that yellow?
Over to the pizza
Or
side?
just nose here?
Well, the first goal would be to make it go away, and if you get a good roll or whatever, and make the shot for 2 difficult.
Yeah.
That would be.
This looks like a good throw, doesn't it? There's he snug again.
No, not again.
Yep.
I thought he was
rolling.
snug again.
Come on.
Yes. Thought the line was good. The rock just started moving.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That was a tough one by Doug Dean.
I was kind of sitting right behind the brim. I thought he was pretty good, but it started curling early.
Scratchy way back.
Yeah, it looked. So opportunity here for Saskatchewan 1 to
Give me a little more ice,
score 3 in the 4th end
please.
and take a
Yes, and that would open
4-0.
up the lead a little.
take a 4-point
4-0.
lead.
3-5.
What?
3-7. 3-7.
So good communication there.
Yeah, you got the front of the house, the back of the house.
Oh,
Nope.
Gil's already shaking his
I
head.
am thrown off.
Aye.
Sorry,
He's going to want that rock back.
Yes,
2
he
yellow.
will.
not as keen
So
there.
it was 2 yellow, so it is a 4-1 lead after 4 ends of play for Saskatchewan 1. Oh, and he buys 2 drinks.
Yep.
Come on up. Hey, Connor. Stay with it. Missed you. Stay with it, Wilkes. What do you got? You got 1, you got 2. There it is in the game.
Time to go home, kiddo.
Just one more throw, please.
Thank you for making moments like these possible.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
The sports landscape continues to change, and teams and facilities are under more pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. They need the right team to deliver their product. Look no further than IKS Live. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience across all platforms.
The Men of Curling calendar is back for 2024. 18 curling athletes from 4 different nations are raising money for various charities. Support them by purchasing yours today at curlingcares.com.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
Don't forget your brooms.
Yep, you got it.
Come on up. Well, what do you got? You got one, you got two, you got...
Just one more throw, please.
You make moments like these possible.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
The Men of Curling calendar is more than a date provider. Each edition is packed with beautiful images and tons of curling information too. Support curlers and charity by buying yours today at curlingcares.com.
And welcome back. Saskatchewan one was able to get 2 points there in the fourth end. Had an opportunity for the 3 there, but came up a little bit short. But nonetheless, have a 4-1 lead after 4 ends of play.
Yep, but you're up 3 points. It's still some, comfort, going into the fifth here or whatever. You counted in the fourth end, so that's a good thing.
Absolutely, yep. So here, if you're Saskatchewan one, what do you think the discussions would have been from Coach Lorraine?
Just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah. Get the rocks in play there. So I'm sure she would have liked that in the rings, but and what do you think Newfoundland Labrador discussions would have been? Same thing, really.
Yeah, it's same thing.
They're playing well.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just focus on your shots and
Where you throw
keep
away,
going.
3-5?
Watch what the ice is going to do. It
Yeah.
could be a little bit heavier as we keep moving along here. And
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, come on, Buck. Get 5.
Looks like it's going to be.
Oh,
Good
the
throw.
talking helped.
You betcha. Great rock location there by Cecilia Carroll.
Okay, maybe
Out to pull it over.
you gotta bring her up.
Pull it over.
Yes.
Pull up. Yeah.
Marie,
All the way, Cheryl.
all the way.
So what a great opportunity
Throw
here for
takeout
Cheryl
way.
Peterson to be playing with Gil and Marie and
Take out, Cheryl.
learning everything you can when it comes to playing with them, with opportunities that those two curlers have had.
Yes. It's always.
Straight up the brim. Throw
I
your
think it's always
takeout.
a little bit easier if you're playing with somebody that's already, got some experience and they can give you some guidance, maybe some words of comfort or whatever while you're throwing. And
Wait.
Right.
reassurance as to what weight you need.
Sure the rock's over.
What? It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine, Gil.
Okay.
And Gil coming off
And her
a
chair.
world silver medalist performance there.
Yes, congratulations to the team on that.
How's your line looking here?
Looking like it's gonna go right where the broom was.
It's a nice throw. Just
Oh,
a
good
hair
try,
out.
Cheryl.
Really nice throw. So opportunity here for Newfoundland
More
Labrador
weight.
to set something up here in the fifth end.
Yes. Asking to come around, they got hammer
I
this
think we
end,
need to
so-
get there.
Okay.
If we split, they're gonna go back. So
Okay, so 13?
I got a 3-8 on that.
Okay.
3-8 on that top 12 one.
Which isn't too bad after, because they had the break in there, but I guess maybe the
Yeah.
mopping helped.
Yeah. Cecilia Carroll coming down here now.
No, that looks heavy.
She's thinking it's
Slow
heavy
down.
already.
Slow down. Curl, 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 curl,
Yeah,
curl,
11-8.
curl,
Yeah,
curl,
that's
curl.
a little hot.
2-0.
Hey, Moose, throw 10.5.
Looked like a really nice throw, just warm.
It was good on the broom and the rotation was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we can run it. Do a run.
Yep, and if you peel your guard out of the way,
Out.
well then
In
it
turn.
opens up the red.
Yeah.
This is the straight spot, so right to the broom.
And even though this is Moose first rock, the fifth rock at the end, you can remove your own from play.
Oh, you do the wrong
Long turn.
Oh no.
Oops.
Hope so.
Oops.
No, yeah, that's fine.
It was a good miss.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
They'll have something to discuss in the future. Remember that? Remember that shot when?
Throw 3-5, Katie.
And those ones too, as a player, and as you just gotta have to shake it off, right?
Yeah.
And keep trucking for the rest of the end here. Lots of game left. Want to make sure you're focused on every shot here. Weight's looking pretty well. 12-7. Is it going to slow down? It
Will
might.
it stop at the back?
I think it will.
Good throw, Katie.
Great shot.
Yeah.
Great shot.
My turn or your turn? Either one.
Yeah.
Whichever one you want, but I'll give you this one.
Put the broom in the middle of the rock.
Yeah.
Nose or double? Nose is fine.
Yeah. Nose or double is what Gil's asking for. How's the line here?
He indicated he was a little wide. Or, yeah,
Yeah. It's coming up for him.
a little inside, sorry.
Good.
Yeah.
So, chance for Newfoundland and Labrador. Yeah, going open sided like that.
Yeah, you don't want to take a chance
Same
and
way,
run
Katie.
the yellow back and have it jam.
Absolutely. She just threw a nice, beautiful draw here. And
Yep, knows the weight.
yeah, do it again. Looks like it's
Oh, I don't know.
I don't-
That picked on you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that stopped
just-
all of a sudden.
I think it'll curl here.
I'm not sure what the
Yeah,
process is
how
here
would you like
for
to throw it
cleaning the
together?
ice, or
I
Couple
think
inches.
normal.
I know.
9.
I mean, when we're playing able-bodied curling, if
9-5.
something picks,
Okay.
you usually kind of take your broom and clean it up there, right?
Gotta
so
make it go
making sure
away.
that
You
if there's
like
any
the ice
debris,
Yeah.
you have
Well,
a
and
chance.
with the sweepers, you're moving up and down the ice. You can see if there's something there too.
Absolutely.
I don't know what would be left in the middle of the ice when there's nobody going up and down it. That was a good shot.
Yeah, good shot
Missed
by
the-
Marie.
Missed the yellow up front.
Actually, in rolling out, it's probably not a bad thing because that was behind tee.
Yes.
I mean, yes, it'd be nice to be lying too, but so Newfoundland Labrador is going to try and set something up here.
Thir- 13-5 should be good in this pass, Felix.
It was out to the broom.
Yeah.
Just have the weight to get there.
Yeah. 15-1.
I think your throw was good, Felix. You just got a little wide in the new stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Turn. This one.
This one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of
Get
wait.
to it.
For Saskatchewan 1 here,
Kind of
there's
wait.
you're up
8
3
now,
here. You don't
or
need to
9.
take too many chances.
Yep. Keep especially in the front there
Which
in
one
that
do you wanna
control
throw?
zone. You want to
8.5.
keep your rocks
Sure.
in there, if any rocks.
Yeah.
I'm going here.
Okay.
Gil motion that Marie was a little wide. That curled enough.
Probably wasn't a bad thing.
8-5.
Yeah. Oh, go, Mom, go. Oh, isn't that nice?
try one more, Felix.
Aw. Yeah, that's for Marie, right?
When I was coming into the building, I seen a couple of Marie's daughters were here.
Yes, yeah. Some of the grandkids are here watching, and she said her niece
Hang on, buddy.
came up to watch as well too, and Cheryl has
Just
some
get
of her
rid of this.
grandkids around. As exciting as it is, I know from
Only
a
down
player's
to 3
perspective,
rocks. Let's try and blank and start
when I'm
over.
playing, it was good to know that my family was there, but then after that, I didn't want to see them. I was focused in on my game. So,
Yes.
yeah. And so it's.
I feel the same way. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're glad that they're there, and then after that, it's.
But they can go sit up top, so I can't
Yeah,
see.
that's right. You don't want to be hearing your name called or something.
Or hearing the oh.
Yeah. The size.
Good stroke.
Nice throw by Felix here. Gets the takeout. And if you're Saskatchewan here, you want to roll in, I think. Hey, if you're short of the rings there, Newfoundland will use it.
Yes, you definitely would like to be in the paint after the shot.
Yeah.
But again, the first goal is
You like
make it
that?
go away. And if you roll out, it's not a bad thing either.
Right, yeah.
But you just don't want to stick and have something for Newfoundland to come around for.
Yeah.
Okay, good throw, Gil.
Doug, that's not
Is it in? It's in, eh? Good.
Could have rolled a little more, and it would have been but it still would have been a corner for them.
Yeah, I think
for
decision
Newfoundland
time
to
for
come around.
Newfoundland to use it, maybe. Hey.
Yep, I think so.
It's not in.
Okay, let's go around.
Yeah.
Yep.
Love this call.
Yes. Yep, put some pressure on. You're down 3 points. If you can get 2 back here, it's good.
How's the line looking here? He's had a few kind of go on him, so.
He was out to the broom.
Yeah.
The rotation doesn't look as strong as
he usually does. Hey?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought that a few times. 14-7.
Might get a no.
No. Oh.
What's that?
You like the raise on the yellow?
Yeah.
It's out of the house?
Yeah, just do a split.
Yeah,
Do we
that
go
one's
for
a
the
little
raise
bit
or
closer
the
for
split?
this.
Sure, raise is fine if you want to do that.
Yes.
Raise or
If
split?
this was first end, that split, I'd be playing all
Like that,
day.
eh?
Yep, the
Yeah.
split. Or if you get a nose
There?
here, it's not a bad shot either, because you kind of got a high red guard. You'd have your
Be out
own
to the
yellow,
broom on this
then
one.
left
Yeah.
as a guard. So the nose raise
Gives you some
works
options.
as well. It does, yeah.
Gives you lots of options, yeah. And puts pressure back on Newfoundland there.
I think I hear more. No. There. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's too much more.
So Gil Dash, originally from Kipling, with his first stone of the end. Or
Not
last stone of
curling
the
at
end,
all.
sorry. It's got to curl up.
Come on, come on. Right
He's
there.
got the raise.
Very nice, Gil.
Shooter gonna bite.
It's got
Really
this-
good.
Oh, it was in and it spun out.
Good shot.
Yeah.
Thanks.
They pushed the yellow behind the red there, so he's guarded.
Yeah, that's absolutely.
Yeah.
Up to you. What do you prefer?
Yeah, do you run it back or
Gonna have
do you
to draw.
around?
Play the draw. Yeah. That's simpler.
I think, well, and he just threw it.
Just
So he
threw
know-
it, yeah.
He knows the line, the path. He just needs a little more weight to get it there.
Yeah.
And I think you just, full 8 for sure counts.
Yeah.
So you got 8 feet, right? The front.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's always easier to say that sitting up here than it is out there
Still
throwing
gonna
it.
try,
though.
sir.
Yes.
Give that rock a spin. Yeah, please. Should have got the other one done.
There we
Thank
go.
you.
So final rock of the 5th end here. Doug Dean. Draw attempt for his 1 point. He's definitely out there.
Yeah, and that one's staying out there.
He's got lots of rotation. He's going to slow down now. It's going to be close. It's going to be really close.
Sit. Sit.
Oh. So it is a steal of 1 point for Saskatchewan 1 and a 5-1 lead after 5 ends of play.
Thought you had it. Thought you had it.
I thought I had it too.
Yeah.
Don't forget your brooms. Come on up. Okay, well, what do you got? You got one, you got two, you got...
Just one more throw, please.
You make moments like these possible.
The sports landscape continues to change, and teams and facilities are under more pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. They need the right team to deliver their product. Look no further than IKS Live. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience across all platforms.
And welcome back. Newfoundland Labrador Doug Dean narrowly missed his draw attempt for his 1 point there, but gives a steal of 1 to Saskatchewan, and Saskatchewan 1 has a 5-1 lead after 5 ends of play.
Yeah, that's not normally a trait of Doug. He's usually pretty good on his draws.
Yeah. At this time, we'd like to thank Curling Canada for giving Moose Jaw the opportunity to host this wonderful event. And thank you to Curl Moose Jaw for hosting and the volunteer sport, as well as Tourism Saskatchewan, Visit Moose Jaw, and Sask Lotteries. Day champion sponsors, Dr. Lee Trong at Main Street Dental, First Steps Wellness Center, and URO Medical Supplies. Friends of the championship, Family Pizza, Motion Cares, Fish's Pharmacy, Moose Jaw Express, Dr. Andrea Lavoie Medical Professional Corporation, and Bougard Industries Limited. Thank you all so much for your sponsorship for this event. If you have an opportunity to support these businesses, that would be great. Or if you're able to say thank you, that'd be wonderful as well too.
12 and a half each for the
Yes,
house.
that's quite a list of sponsors there that we're
Dogs
really
are just
thankful
about
for everybody. And yeah, I reiterate what you said. If you're able to sponsor the sponsors, you know, go to support them in any way, go ahead. We really would appreciate that.
Yeah. So we're on our way with Cecilia of Newfoundland Labrador, first lead stones for Newfoundland. Both teams look like they're going to be pretty
Now
good for
the breaks,
time here,
come on.
with 3 ends of play and 15 and 17 minutes on the board and 2 timeouts for both teams. So
Yep, lots of time.
lots of time.
But if we put lots of rocks in play with lots
Up
of
to you.
funny angles on there, we can use time up pretty quick.
That's kind of too bad for Cheryl Peterson, her rock to be where it is. I mean, you'd be
Go
better
around
off
it if you
actually
want.
at the back of the house.
Yes.
Yeah, than
Beauty side,
than
Gil.
a
Up
guard.
to you.
Peel it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like the call.
Got to throw it.
Just so you can't peel the red.
9.5.
Just think broom and wait. Don't think about the red one behind there, right?
Yep, that's right.
Easier said than done sometimes.
That's the good part about
Yes.
curling, right? You put the broom in the
The
right
yellow you
spot, you
can.
throw the right weight,
Yeah.
you should make your shot.
Absolutely.
No.
Good.
No.
Looks
You,
pretty
I know
good.
you can't take the red out.
Good throw.
Nice positive talk by Gil there.
Good.
Let her
Yep.
know.
It's got a good shot.
There we go. The peel of shame is complete.
Go,
I have
go.
no idea what that's all about.
I'm sure. I was just kind of thinking of that. You know, the lead, you think you'd made such a good shot, and then you got to turn around and take your own rock out.
Maybe sometimes I set it up so I could feel like I can throw a peel once in a while.
Yeah.
It's all on purpose, maybe. Alrighty. Last of the lead stones of the 6th end here already. Cecilia Carroll. Going to the wings.
Line's good.
It's really moving, eh?
Yes. Off the center line.
Yeah. And that's been doing that all week. 15-3.
Good throw, Celia.
Yeah, that's in a good spot for them to put some rocks behind.
Yes, you want some rocks in play.
So if we're counting, unfortunately Moose cannot hit yet. So we might as well get one in the rings.
So lots of time. Line her up.
What's that?
As soon as he shoots, they'll back out your way.
Looks like he got to the stick there.
Yep, he's got lots of weight.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of, though.
He's probably thinking pro side. I don't want to be lighter. He'll make me peel it.
Watch where I'm going.
11-8. Yeah. Alrighty. Chance for Doug Dean to use those guards he's got up now.
Yeah, and there's a couple options. Which way you want to come around, or
Yeah.
to the center, or to the side.
Three 3-5, Katie. Strong 3-5.
Strong 3-5. Good communication there. Looking good so far. Again, it's coming off that center pretty good, though. You got to make sure you have nice rotation.
Line's
Her
good.
rotation's actually good. It's just,
Yeah, if you got the right weight, it'll come by.
yeah, she's looking like she's got a good
There you
one.
go.
Nice shot, Katie.
There we go.
3-5, right on the beat.
Fantastic shot.
Yep.
That's got to feel good.
11.
Yeah, and even the 3-5 part, then you know what the ice is doing, right?
Right.
Actually,
anything
throw
to
it
get the top
10-5
one,
here.
right?
How much can you see? How much can you see?
Nothing.
Okay.
Anything to get the
10-5.
top one.
Yeah, like Marie said under her
10-5.
breath there, even if he gets the
Please
top
catch
one,
the
that's
guard.
fine.
Yes.
Make sure you get something.
Yep, and from the skip's perspective, that's where you want to ice appropriately too, so that if you don't get the back one, that you do end up hitting
You're
the front
close.
one.
You're really close. You're really close.
Oh.
Not this time.
His weight was really, the weight was what Gil had asked for.
You guys like burying another one, or come around now?
Center.
I don't mind burying another one. What do you think? I mean, I like this call too. I mean, it's either or, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I kind of prefer this call.
Do you? Okay.
Anticipating that Saskatchewan's going to peel a guard, because it didn't work
True.
to come around the last time, so they're going to peel a guard.
Yeah.
And if you came to the side, you could have two.
You could
that
set
w-
up a double.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Looks pretty good, Katie.
Really nice
Good
shot.
throw.
Really great shot. And for Saskatchewan, I think you got to hit the one you can see.
10-5, hit it. Or the peel.
Or draw.
Oh,
Well, it is behind the tee
I don't know
line,
if
so
I
that
like.
is an
Yeah,
option.
timeout. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of the draw, given what the scoreboard is.
Yeah, I think you go for the back one, and if you get the guard, that's okay.
And actually, if you get the back, if you get the guard, even just chisel it, you might actually roll into that other red one in the house. Potentially, right? But yeah, like it's.
You might,
See what Coach Lorraine here has to say.
or you might want to even peel it the other way, so that, you don't want your yellow to roll over and kind of have a Christmas tree for the red
Okay,
guard
what are you
either.
doing?
Yeah, let's hear what Coach Lorraine has to say here.
This one, because it's higher.
Okay.
Because then you might get a chance to get
Okay.
Peel the corner.
The corner guard?
Okay.
Run it this way, maybe you'll run it into one and get rid of something.
Run it which way?
Well, you got to peel the red.
Okay.
So peel it. Well,
With-
which turn do you like to throw on the peel? The out turn or in turn? Okay, so you want the in turn?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't
Do
know.
the inside out.
Because you're going to maybe end up leaving your
Yeah.
shoulder.
Yeah.
That's why we don't want the inside out, or what?
Yeah.
So let's go outside in.
Let's
But you
go.
could.
And I'll be negative ice, kind of,
Okay.
almost.
Yeah,
almost.
just right
Okay.
on the rock. You
Okay.
might be able to get a double. Get
Okay.
rid of that.
Yeah.
Then you'll have a hit and roll,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
Don't
Okay,
draw
let's
until
go.
you absolutely have
Okay.
to.
Yeah.
Good discussion there by Coach Lorraine. And good discussion about, you know, playing the difference of the
Put it
inside
right
out
on
and
the
outside
middle.
in there.
Yes, yeah. You kind
Do you
of
want
know
the
what
rock from center,
they know
Jill?
what the ice
No.
is going to do.
Off?
It's just which turn
little
is,
bit off.
is the right turn or the preferred turn
All the
Yeah.
to
way
make
or a
your
little
shot.
bit?
Halfway.
And
Okay.
actually, to Lorraine, Coach Lorraine's point there,
Actually,
if you
all the
play
way.
the inside out, you might actually keep your shooter in a position that's going to be difficult for you.
Thank you.
And but by playing this outside in, you might make a double. Say if it does fall back on you, you might get the one in the house even.
Yeah. And by peeling this corner guard, you know, even if you don't hit anything else, you get rid of that corner, your shooter rolls out. Now you've got the higher red one left on that side. You can hit and roll over onto the one at the back of the house.
Right.
Eight and a half.
Yeah, I just gotta pull it back.
Take your time, we got lost.
Okay, yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Looks like that one.
Well, she's hitting it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Unfortunate to roll that way and can have a center guard.
Good news for Newfoundland. Yeah, they've definitely got some guards in play here. For Saskatchewan, both rocks really for takeout weight are accessible. But Newfoundland Labrador is sitting really good here.
That's 30. I think it's going to be a little fudge.
Okay, 13.
But again, the tolerance is there.
Okay.
But 13.
Good communication on the ice.
And I was just going to say that this is a good call too. You can come around that yellow.
Yeah.
And if you can get to the, you know, the 4 foot kind of side of the house, and if you're light, you got a guard on your one out there. So.
Right. Bit of a flat handle here
Yes.
coming in. How's this gonna be?
So that'll curl a little bit more.
Yeah. He's gonna be good though.
Good boy, Felix.
What's he got for weight though?
Louise.
13.4. So yeah, Gil made no mistake. He put he knows what he wants already.
Yep, we're gonna hit that one and
Yeah.
make it
Kinda
go away.
weight.
And if you can
Nine,
roll over onto
9,
that,
5.
to
Absolutely.
that pocket over there,
Yeah.
your shot rock then.
Yeah.
I'd like to roll on top of those others.
I know, you got to get by that yellow one though,
Oh,
too.
I
eh?
will. There's lots of room. It's wide open.
I know, so, okay, where would you like it?
I just don't want too much ice is what I'm thinking.
What do you want?
You want 9?
I want 9.
Okay.
I like the weight call there just because it
9.5,
seems to be a little sticky
9.85.
out there. And if you do want to roll, you want to make sure you have enough weight.
That and with the 9,
Oh,
it'll
she's a
stay
little wide on
straighter
this.
too.
How's she looking?
It's got some of it.
Something.
Yep, rolled over.
Oh.
8-4.
8.4. Little hot.
Yeah,
Little hot.
that's close to 9, isn't
Yeah. Good news, they got one out. They pushed that one a little bit further back in the house there,
Started,
and
Felix.
they are shot.
Shot in.
It
if
is
you're
behind
there.
T-line, but yeah, Newfoundland
You're a
Labrador
little
does have an
ahead.
opportunity here. What do you think?
They do.
Based on the score, you know, is this your chance to get it out, or do you just draw?
I think you need
Well,
to throw pretty close to the same weight.
I think I've said this before, that, you know, a
As on that
freeze
side.
kind of shot for us is a little, it's difficult, right? You don't have
Yeah.
sweepers to carry it. Your weight has to be so precise. I think you could almost take a hit here and even flop over to the 4 foot. You'd still be behind the tee line,
Yeah.
but you'd be under cover.
Yeah.
And it would be an easier shot for takeout versus drawing.
Yeah.
I guess the pro side is make sure you're there with your draw weight, because you can, you know, bump the yellow.
Right.
Good throw,
Full
Felix.
weight.
Atta
So he
boy.
was playing the. He was playing the head there. Oh. Oh. So Newfoundland is line 2, or well, yeah, they are line 2. So.
Thank you.
Come here.
Line 2, we're at Skip Rocks here.
I'm
Yeah.
not drawing. I'm hitting.
Okay.
I'm either hitting that one or this one.
Okay. Kind of
Yep.
what he's throwing. You can see it all, Bill.
That's probably a good choice. You can,
So if I
you
don't
come
get
from
two,
and hit the higher
then they
rock,
come hit their 6
you have a
feet.
chance of hitting one in the back as
If I
well.
come through the middle, what then?
Just
Should I
take
get
this
those?
one. Take this one.
If I can get that one, I can get 2 of them. Let me see what it looks like from down there.
Okay.
Like with the out turn, eh? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
On the one in the middle?
I don't mind this one. It's up to
No,
you.
Like,
You have to decide.
let's, I'll have a look down there.
I can see what he's concerned about, and that's obviously the jam.
Yeah.
So that's why he's
Yeah.
contemplating
you
the
go
hole.
away somehow.
And if you go to the 2 back ones, you're eliminating and deep,
Yeah. I can understand his thought process.
But the
here.
yellow is
Either one.
third shot, so.
Yeah. If you hit it where you're hitting on broom side, you actually might make the triple here.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. You could.
Little less. I actually got to hit it on this side, right?
Yeah.
So first of skip
Still a little
stones
left.
coming down
I'm
on the
gonna throw
6th
it.
end here.
Even if it gets to the inside, we're okay.
Line looked pretty good from where I'm sitting.
It's falling now.
It's not
right
yet.
now.
Yeah, it didn't.
Ah! It's going
Gonna
by
pick
it
his
now.
own.
Yep.
Okay.
It was there, and then it did fall back a little bit.
Okay.
Come in on this side? This side?
So chance for Newfoundland Labrador. What do you think? Yeah.
Gil's going to be going right through that port
Yeah, I was just gonna.
for his next shot for that double.
You can
what do you
try
wanna
and
do,
draw
plug
through that
Hey?
as well, and if
Plug
you
guard?
stop and plug it,
Right. Yeah, that'd be
And
really good.
and then come around with
You
your
like,
last
you like
one.
the tap?
I don't mind that either.
Hey?
I don't mind that. But it's
'Cause
still
they're
gonna
pretty
leave a
good
rock
down there. I don't mind the tap.
So what are you throwing?
Just like back 8 weight,
Which is, what's that number?
or you just want to come around.
I like coming around, but if you're worried about this, you could guard it too. But I like to come around. You could come here somewhere and block that.
Well, that's just it. There's no line to get there though.
Yeah.
What about that way? No, you won't that way.
I like the draw versus the tap. If you don't tap it quite right, you've opened up the shot rock.
Yeah. And that rock is
Yeah, give
actually
me the
higher
edge
than
of
you
four,
think too
this
for playing
side.
the tap, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
No rock behind me.
I'm gonna try and go through that port to block it on the top 12.
Okay.
And if I'm a little heavy, the tap is there.
Okay.
so trying to block that, and plan B is tap it in.
Thought it was a little tight. on the
I
pro.
thought so too, just a little snug, yeah. Yeah.
What is that?
Well, what do you think? He kind of chiseled it, but he's still.
Still, the one is still. Well, second shot is still open.
You know, oh,
This is a straight turn.
Yeah, like, it's tough coming through there, but I'll have a look when I'm
you
done.
know, this is one of those situations where
Won't knock the yellow out, right?
I understand him wanting to hit and eliminate, go through the port. But what if he played a draw and he got himself, even if he was short, and kind of guarded his second stone there?
Yeah. That's probably not a bad call, because if we don't make this, Newfoundland can come down and take that one out and get 4.
Yeah, you know.
I was wondering that too. The in-turn draw, like you could freeze onto that back red. You got some backing,
Exactly.
and
Play
like you said,
that.
if you're up above the tee line, you're protecting your yellow from being taken out.
Even if he ends up in this direction here, yeah, that's.
If you can hit nose here, that's That's all right for Saskatchewan because then
It forces, it's a, he has to draw for 2.
right.
But I wasn't looking for line. He's good. He's got nose. We're rolling.
Get a roll.
Good shot, Gil. Really nice.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Newfoundland Labrador
Chance
has
for
a chance
two.
for 2. Yeah.
They do.
Whew.
They can choose to draw and have backing, or you could even hit the pocket of those 2 yellows and they would still get them.
Yeah.
Well, I think they would get there too. The yellow might bounce off the red and go up.
Yes. Yep. So last rock at the 6th end already. Doug Dean with an opportunity for 2 points.
Narrow that gap.
You betcha. I haven't heard much discussion for time though.
No.
Must be a good feel here. And it's off.
I thought it was a little tight on the
Snug
narrow.
again, hey?
So you got wait till get past the guards.
Yep.
Come on, Rock.
13-7. He should be close.
Go, 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 go.
I think he's
go,
got.
go, go.
Oh, what a great
There we
shot
go.
and a great draw
Yes.
by Doug
Red.
Dean, and they get there 2. Saskatchewan takes a 5-3 lead after 6 ends of play.
The Men of Curling calendar is back for 2024. 18 curling athletes from 4 different nations are raising money for various charities. Support them by purchasing yours today at curlingcares.com.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
The Men of Curling calendar is more than a date provider. Each edition is packed with beautiful images and tons of curling information too. Support curlers and charity by buying yours today at curlingcares.com.
And welcome back, Newfoundland and Labrador. We're able to get their 2 in the 6th there. I think if you're Saskatchewan, you're probably breathing a bit of sigh of relief. That is just 2 for Newfoundland and Labrador.
Yes. Yes, the way the rocks were sitting up in there was a potential for a little bit more.
Yeah.
There was some good discussions and lots of options in that one.
I think for Saskatchewan 1 here, I think the key was, and not to pick on my poor lead here, Cheryl, but you got to get it in the rings.
Yes.
We're not looking for guards here with that lead, and even with a 2-point lead here, I think rock placement is critical.
Yep.
And
Okay, over here.
Yep.
yeah, it's got to be in the rings.
3-5.
I agree. This is the 7th end. There's only one
3-0.
more after this. You have hammer this end.
Scoring 1 is
3-5.
huge.
Get it.
It is. Yep, for sure. Because we can see there hasn't been no big end. So, I mean, even
Yeah.
getting 1 and being up that by 3 points is.
Yeah.
That looks pretty good, Cheryl.
There. Teammate Marie likes it.
Moving off the line. 12-1-2. No, it's going down. Might be in the back. Yeah, it's back
And
12.
just hangs on. So I like that way better than being a guard, though. That's
Oh, for sure.
yeah.
I don't mind here.
Okay.
Yeah, and Doug Dean's going to try and control that front there.
Right.
Want the same
Use
weight?
the opportunity of the free guard zone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Might be a little slushier here
Okay.
Like a strong four. That was a 14-9.
Okay.
Good discussion there for weight.
Okay. Okay. Bite now.
Hey, Cheryl, hit it.
Yep, that one's sliding into the ring.
Yeah.
Good throw, Cecilia.
Really nice throw, just a little heavy.
Well, we know what the weight is to the button.
You betcha. What was it?
I had 13.6.
Okay.
I'll just look and see if you feel comfortable.
So, chance for Cheryl here to knock
Does
it
that
out.
make you feel comfortable? Okay.
You probably don't actually want to roll underneath that red guard, though, do you? You want to maybe roll away, if you do.
Yeah, I would think away is a
Straight to the
better choice. You roll under, and then they can, come down to it. And rocks in play are going to be the key for Newfoundland.
I kind of thought she got that going out of her hand there.
Yes.
Watch where the guard
looks
is.
like, yeah, looks like it's going to be good on the guard.
Just a little.
Wait and see if it goes out. Wait. Good.
That's actually a really good
Yeah.
shot by Cheryl.
That's good, Cheryl.
That's a really
Yep.
good shot.
Your rock rolled out. There's
That's good.
rolled to pretty much useless position. Might get
You know
a
what?
jab over there, I guess.
I don't mind here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys like that? Yeah.
There's some options. You can guard this, or you can kind of split the house, or draw to where the yellow is backing, or even draw to the, I guess it'd be our left,
Mm-hmm.
Doug's right. And
So thanks, Darwin, for joining me for all these games that you've done, and thank you to all the other commentators as well throughout the week. It's been wonderful having lots of different opinions and ideas and being informed about wheelchair curling. It's been wonderful. Oh, this looks like a really good shot coming in.
Great throw, Katie.
Nice shot, Katie.
Oh,
Okay, get the center one first. Bang, bang. Just throw a 9. It'll do its job.
I don't think there's a hole there to get a field goal, is there?
no. No, I don't think so. Nice solid weight, hopefully, for Moose. Come on.
I thought it looked like a pretty good delivery.
Yeah. He's going to get something.
Wanted to hit the high one first, and that's
Yeah.
going to happen.
Great shot and a great double there by Moose Gibson.
9.
Yeah.
Great shot. Moose.
9.
I think Coach Lorraine will have to give him a pay raise, eh?
Nice shot. Very nice shot.
Little top back, Katie.
Also want to make sure we gave a shout out to all the coaches here this week that have been helping all their teams out. It's
And if
not
we
only a grind for the players, but for the coaches and trying to help them out and give them every
we
that
always
you
got
can.
to hear.
And also recruiting and training new wheelchair athletes. So thank you all so much for your time and effort
What
for
weight
the
do you
wheelchair
want,
sport of
Doug?
curling.
11?
No, it's 12.
12? Okay.
Yeah, and as we said in the first half here, if you're interested in the curling, wheelchair curling, just contact your curling association or your nearest club. You don't actually have to be, using a wheelchair all day long in order to do wheelchair curling.
Oh, this is finishing hard for her.
As long as you're,
Oh,
as long as you're
Good throw, Katie. Back
unable to
room.
throw a rock the traditional way,
Throw your 9.
you're welcome to use a wheelchair and be able to get to the nationals.
yeah.
Good weight, Bevan. Helping that bit in.
So chance for Moose Gibson to make another hit and to be line 3.
Go away. Throw a 9.
How's this looking? He's going to make a hit. Is he going to
Shot.
stay?
I don't know if it'll stick around.
Oh, good try.
That's probably not too bad of a. It's probably a good thing to roll out anyway. We're behind the house, behind the tee line. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh,
Little top.
there's one of
Katie's was good. Katie threw
Marie's
a
daughter's
really
Tara,
good
and
shot. I just
looked
didn't
like
room
Bria,
right on it.
right?
Yep.
12, just the top back.
So 12.
I was going to say Coach Marie. Marie actually coaches softball in the summertime, and I had the pleasure of coaching alongside her for a season there. And yeah, she's a great advocate and coach in softball as well too. This looks like it's curling pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a good throw, Felix.
The weight was really good.
Yes.
Oh,
bit slower
the
handle.
weight was really good.
It's a
Great
good throw,
by
bud.
Felix.
Stop for second shot.
Saskatchewan's got to be a little careful
Wide
here. There's
open.
starting to be a bit of a pocket there if he's not careful. But I think you got to hit it though. Don't you think?
Yes. I
Hopefully
think
we get a
that's-
little roll.
that-
Just make sure it
that's
goes away.
That's
great.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. If you get a roll, that's fine, but first priority is make it go away. And being at the back of the house here, we have to make sure we got some weight because you got an extra few feet for the rock to go, which means it can curl a little more.
She's making
Good work.
contact. Going to be a bit of a pocket there for Newfoundland, maybe.
Well, he wanted
But-
a little bit of a roll. I don't know if he wanted the roll that way.
Yeah. He didn't specify.
No.
You just
Just
threw it. I'd
like,
hate
you
to
know,
change
when
the
the
line on you.
when the skip tells the lead, you know, they or 4 foot, you know, they didn't say top or back. So
That's
Your weight was good, Felix, for the top. It's going to
Yeah.
be even sludgier out here.
oh, coach is calling a timeout
Okay.
here. I wonder if he's going to get their attention. Does Doug Steen
Yeah.
see
More
them?
weight?
they all got their
Just
backs
there.
towards us.
Just there.
Yeah.
More weight.
A little bit more than what you threw, Felix.
I don't
Little
mind
more
the
weight, it
call.
might
I
hold
think
the
the
line.
other turn would have been a better.
Easier to manage.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
now
so
it's
too.
holding the line.
Yeah.
Attaboy. Sit.
You might have
sit,
gave him the
sit.
same turn because he just threw it, so you know.
Just open
the
up the
throw,
ice.
buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it did give him shot rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're gonna go this way though.
Yeah, I agree. 8.5.
Good discussion
Eight
where
and
you
a
want
half.
to hit it here.
You gotta be careful. Like mine fell going that way, so
Okay. I don't think it's gonna fall.
okay. No
Okay.
more than 8.5. though.
Okay.
Roll up. I'm going to draw him down to the pocket like Felix did. Make it a little far, probably this line. We know it now.
So last of the third. Oh, I think she's snug, isn't she? Oh, she's okay.
I think it's all right. Might jam
If she
on the,
takes one of the back ones, that's not the wrong one
That's
either.
not great.
That's,
Yeah.
that's a good
Good
shot.
job.
Really good
Yeah.
shot, actually, to free that up a little bit.
It was. That was the right back one to take.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go here.
You're drawing, right?
Hey?
You're drawing?
So we're
Yeah.
down to
Yeah.
skip stones here in the
Okay.
7th end.
Yeah. Now we see
like the center
Doug going the other turn.
Yeah, I like this turn better.
Yeah, I do too.
It's
You're not-
easier to manage.
Yeah, well, and you're not getting out into the
The
ice
fresh
where you haven't thrown before.
Yeah. Because
I
it
mean,
can't
Felix
come
made
straight.
a good adjustment on that second shot, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
these are the shots where you can tell if you hit the broom or not. When the broom's right on the center and
Whether you get it going or not.
yeah.
or- yeah, running it, floating it back.
It's always a good way to practice.
I was just going to
down-
say that is
down
a
the
good
center.
drill to do.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Starting to move nice.
Does he have the weight?
13-7. He's going to be close. So So there's enough separation there that.
Yeah. That was good weight. It was, you know, he shot rock.
Yeah.
9.
Really good attempt.
9.
Take that information for his next one, right?
Yeah.
So if he has an opportunity to play it again. But I really like playing that inside out much better than
Oh, for
outside in.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the broom is good.
There was, I think, a few more options by going that inside out.
Yes.
How much curl you think we get here?
What?
How much curl do you think we'll get here?
I'm not sure. You just want to hit it high side, right?
Yeah.
Roll the other side of the house is perfect.
Make it go away.
Yeah, just make sure it goes away.
It's going to be 9 to 8.5, eh?
9's good, Gil.
So yep, as a throw, confirm that weight before you throw. How's the line looking?
That looked like a pretty good line.
It's definitely got the weight.
Yeah.
Do you throw the 8.5?
Moving
I
though.
don't know. Should be okay.
Yep.
Take the back.
Nice shot, Gil. Really
Great
nice
shot.
Thank you.
The separation between the red and the yellow allowed for to kind of pick it out and sit there at the 4 foot.
So if you're Newfoundland, some options to try and play the double and have him blank out the end,
So like here?
Yeah,
or is that the plan you think here?
Yeah, if you go for the double,
Yeah.
your shooter should still stick around.
And then
I can throw-
force him
and
to still
force-
throw?
I'm
Yeah.
going to change the broom. I'm going to throw some heat on this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think he sounds like he's going to go for the double.
Yeah.
I'm going to try the double, give him the blank, and we can start over.
Yeah, I like that discussion. Good thought process.
I think the rock could stay fairly straight here, so
Yeah.
especially if you can throw some weight at it.
Yeah.
Hey? I don't know. A little more room, a little less room.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Especially if you're going to be throwing weight,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
You don't want to be going by it.
So final stone for Doug Dean in the 7th end here.
Looked pretty good for line.
Looks really close. Looking good coming in. Oh. So Saskatchewan has a draw attempt for their second point here in the 7th end.
Yeah, just get it here.
12 and a half.
Okay,
Stop
do
it,
you want me to
Jackie.
put you come into this rock? Make sure you're here.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I don't
Right here,
know,
Gil.
like that's
Right
where
here.
it was.
13.5.
No, less
Just-
ice. Less ice.
Don't overthink it.
Yes, Mom.
Yeah.
But you know what? As a third, you sometimes have to be that. Try and find that way to get them back in the zone and give them that confidence to throw that stone. So.
And and that's exactly what Marie was doing, is trying
Absolutely.
to get him
That's ice.
back into that zone.
Yeah.
Just go
Right on
make your
center.
shot and
Yeah,
Hey.
don't overthink it.
So-
She's
yeah.
absolutely right.
exactly,
Even one last.
Yeah.
because it's pretty easy to do
Not
that.
gonna curl
right?
too much that
You're
way.
in the 7th. This
Yeah, I know, but you're not gonna
rock
throw
being in
that
the
hard.
house is very
I'm gonna
important.
throw.
Yeah.
I'm
You
have
going
more
for
house to go
13
to,
here
right?
because those other ones. 12
Line
a
and
half.
weight. It's simple, right?
Yep. From back here
Unless
anyway.
it's got more keen all of a sudden here.
So last stone of the 7th end here. Saskatchewan 1 has an opportunity for 2.
Feels good.
Feels
Do it.
good.
So his last attempt was actually right on the hog line here. So 11-8. So he's
Yeah,
hot.
He's a little warm.
Yeah, he needs a little chip.
Touch it.
Chip to stay, not quite.
Not enough chip.
One yellow.
Yeah, but they get their 1 yellow and have a 6-3 lead going into the 8th end.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss. But it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
The sports landscape continues to change, and teams and facilities are under more pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. They need the right team to deliver their product. Look no further than IKS Live. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience across all platforms.
Well, Saskatchewan 1 was able to get their 1 point in the 7th end. Narrowly missed opportunity for their 2, but nonetheless they have a 3-point lead going into the 8th end.
Yep. It's got that lead, and Gil's asking for this first rock to come through the house.
So similar fashion as we actually saw the semifinal there with a 3-point lead for Shell Peterson. I think most important, either in the rings or through.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good call. The first rock to throw it through and then see what Newfoundland does. And
Yeah.
then make your decision with the Saskatchewan skips second.
Yeah.
Sorry. Saskatchewan's leads second rock. Too many S's in there.
So leads Cecilia Carroll, throwing her first stone of the 8th
14-5,
end here.
15. Closer we get it to the rings, the harder it is for them to jack the rocks over.
Okay.
Good discussion again there by Doug.
Yeah.
Closer, he said closer you get to the rings, the better it's harder for them.
This might slide in.
Not in the rings though. Sit.
Throw a hit, Cheryl.
Alrighty.
Good try, Celia.
Really good throw attempt by Celia there, just a little warm.
Hit.
Yep.
In-turn hit.
They thought they'd
Pull it over.
be close to the
Pull it
rings,
over.
maybe. Then she thought to give it that little extra push, and now he slid into the
fair
rings.
amount.
Yeah.
Just don't want it to throw off her line.
Okay. Okay, I'll give you a little more ice.
No, that's good. She's got it off. Okay, Cheryl. 10. 10 here, Cheryl.
So good discussion about rock replacement and
Throw the weight.
and the ice that
And
Gil
the-
wants
throw
to
the
give
weight.
her.
10.
Take out, yeah.
Just breathe.
Sure it's 10.
Might be a little full here, but I can't tell.
Good try,
So-
Cheryl.
Slipped by.
Yeah. Just missed, so
Other side?
Hey?
Other side? Guard?
Yeah, but I still think we need a guard to work with.
So you want to guard up on that, or?
I wonder if they're going to call a timeout here.
No,
They've
put
got,
it here.
They've got 2 to go if they really want to.
Yeah. He's looking
Time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good time.
Yes.
They got 2 timeouts.
See, that's
You know
all.
what? This is really important here, right?
It is, yes, because you're down 3, and you got the 2 times outs. I think it's important to use them.
Yeah. Especially for this end, right? You got to get 3. So
Yeah, well,
let's.
this gives a chance for the other team players to come down here and just have a little discussion and get on the same page.
So a chance for us to hear Gary Ryan's thoughts.
As soon as I put my broom down there. I was thinking we need another guard. You do,
The one I just did?
Yeah.
I'll try to get it, but at some point, then you can look at your house and see if you know, get it on the center line side.
Yeah.
If you try it more, operation inspector, you don't have a chance of monitoring.
Yeah. But we do the guard there, and let's say they rip the guard, then I come over here, and
Well,
then,
you're 1200 guard.
eh? We need 3 here though, not 2.
Good hope for miss.
See if they blow them.
Good hope for miss.
And if okay.
You gotta hope for a miss or something.
Well, that's just it. I'd rather hope for the miss in the house because if we
But
throw
then
up the
open-
guard.
Wide
and-
open, they're up wide open in the house.
Eh?
Wide open in the house. If they plug the guard for us, at least we got their guard.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah. Okay. We have to have perfect guards.
Yep. Absolutely. Oh yeah, you gotta play this perfect to the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, make your shots. Go.
Okay. All right. We'll guard that one then.
Good discussion by Gary Ryan there, and kind of giving them a bit of a game plan for the rest of the end as well too, if needed.
Yeah, I like that discussion as well, and you know, explaining why you need the guards, and if you want to get a miss, get the miss at a guard, because then your yellow's up front somewhere, and you can still come around that. Whereas if you come in the house and you get that miss, now what? Like you don't have a guard. So that was good discussions.
And then hopefully Saskatchewan was able to use that discussion too.
Okay, at
and
least a
if there's
15.
anything in the rings, they can't score if they're not in the rings.
15
That's
or
right.
less. Tolerance is less. Try and give you the same line.
And I would guess that, you know, they're going to put that up. That discussion on the Saskatchewan side was probably, you know, get rid of the guards. We don't want nothing in front of the house.
Get rid of the guards, but if, like I said, if that open rock on the 12 foot is open, you hit.
If it's open.
If anything's open, you hit what's open. This is really curling. Hopefully it stops for
Yeah, it's looking like it would be pretty
Cecilia
good.
here.
Sit down.
It's sliding.
Come on, sit for
Or
her.
at least go in then.
Sit for her.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well,
Come a little deep.
it did.
Over curled.
I think if you're Saskatchewan, I think you go for it if you're Saskatchewan here.
Yep.
Good news for Newfoundland. That looks, it's tough, but it's splittable. It's pretty close enough to the rings that if they need to.
Right.
Yeah.
And do you,
Oh, this is.
Get over.
He's
Just
gotta.
touch it.
It's gotta come up.
A
quite
little
bit.
out.
Touch it.
It's gotta come up just a little bit more.
Touch it.
Great shot.
Good job.
Good enough weight.
Yep, had enough there to push it out. So do you try that split now?
I think you gotta
is-
wait.
yeah.
I think you have to wait for opportunity to play that. It's a little too early because you
3-5.
could set up a double. So I'd almost be tempted to go to the other side. Well, no. Actually, playing it over here isn't bad because in case Saskatchewan takes it in for you, right?
Yeah, I don't mind this call trying to come around
Yeah.
there either. You're going way out to where we haven't been throughout the game, but that's okay too.
But you could go to the other side and, like I said, kind of save that too because Saskatchewan's just going to be hitting everything out now.
Yes.
So
True.
she looks like she's got really good weight. Her line's pretty good.
You had a great line going, Katie.
Yeah.
That was a good throw.
Really good throw by Katie there.
Well, I think we throw it from the same spot. We know what it does there.
Good discussion. Throw what you know.
We usually pull it off for this, but
I would cut the ice a little bit
Well,
if
why
I
don't
was
we just throw it
Saskatchewan.
the same as you did last time? It's the very same.
Make it go away.
Throw the same weight.
Yeah, and it doesn't really matter which one you hit here either. You're trying for the one in the house, but you got to get at least one of them.
Absolutely. There, you got that one going.
It's okay too, though.
I think he's going to be hitting
Might roll up.
the top one
I
here.
don't know what you got here.
Find out. That's okay.
At the top.
That's fine.
Yeah. So Newfoundland and Labrador is needing 3 to tie here.
Yep, so we're going to go to the other side of the house.
Yeah.
I think the same weight you threw on, actually, no, that one's a little light. So, and I had a 14 on that. Strong 3-5.
There you go.
Yeah, because again, playing to this side of the house, we haven't.
Haven't been there for a bit.
Yes.
Come on.
13-5.
Good throw, Katie. There you go.
Good job. Nice weight. She's had such nice weight really all game. She's been really close.
Yep. Yes, it's important to get it, and it's still above the tee line.
Right.
So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
You can't, there's nothing for a hit and roll for Saskatchewan.
No.
Let's make it go away.
Yeah.
She's good here.
Yep. Sit on it.
It's good. I mean, a roll to the red one would have been the bonus there, but step one was to get that out.
Yep. Make it go away.
It's getting colder out here. I think they have to turn the heat down.
Okay. It's going to curl here, Felix. 3-5.
Yeah, chance to use anything in play, and they're going to use that yellow as a guard here.
Yep, and then we got 2 red rocks on either side of the house too, instead of pooling the red together.
Absolutely.
It's a good line, bud.
That looks like a good
Not really good line. It's moving.
Yeah.
13-1. Weight's really close.
Better boy, Felix.
Put the brakes on. And they're good to go.
9 go.
9. Shouldn't curl too much here.
Okay.
Saskatchewan's
A little bit, but.
choosing to hit the one wide open, which is a good call.
Mm-hmm.
Line looked good. This is that part where Gills fell that one time, right? So, got it.
Just enough.
Got it. Job.
Good job.
8-4. That's why.
So 3 more rocks to go for Newfoundland and Labrador here.
Yeah, you've got to pretty much make them all
Can you
count.
wait for yours to do
Yeah.
that?
Try and
What?
hide them all
Should
under
you wait
there.
for yours to do that or no?
No, we got to get one buried now, because if we get one there now, and they peel that, then we get it here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Make sure it's not too processed.
Okay, buddy?
Yep, I agree with that. Good reasoning.
Absolute.
Good
Yeah.
explanation.
Yeah.
You can feel the intensity
good, Felix.
Right.
of the shots.
Line's good, buddy. Line's good, bud.
Nice shot.
Better boy.
Yeah, good
Very
shot,
nice.
Felix. He must like the pressure.
Pull it over.
Oh, yeah, I can
You got it all.
What weight you think there? 9.5 or 9?
Yeah.
Saskatchewan's going to hit that red rock there that just slid into the house. If we roll out, that's all right. Less rocks in play for Saskatchewan is their preference.
Oh, he gets both of them. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Got just over half. So I'm going to have to throw a 10, eh?
He's throwing a 10. He wants a bit of a finish there at
Yeah.
the end. So,
Yes.
Because of those other ones that were coming there.
yeah.
No. No, too far forward.
Saskatchewan has lots of time on the clock there.
Yep. 3.5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's going to move. I think he's going to be on the top one here. You'll want to make sure he rolls it off.
You taking this one out?
That's all
No.
right.
We're still, oh yeah.
Right? That's, I'm shooting back one.
Okay?
That I was shooting back one, but you can do it after. But if you get something around, you can't get it
Do
out.
we have
there.
another timeout?
No? Yes, we do.
We do?
Yeah. Want it?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah,
Fine.
good chance to talk
Yeah.
about this. I like that.
I do too.
Thank you for the answer to that question.
You've got 2 shots left. You can plan
the
kind of
scoreboard.
both of them with the timeout.
Absolutely.
And all the teammates know what's supposed to happen.
Yeah, and
Do
that'll
we
help them
do-
that they are down to a minute and a half. So listen
Do we do the
to
hit,
Coach
hit?
Gary.
Yeah.
Which
Well,
I think you could do.
you can, but I don't want to like, yeah.
If you hit that, and if you could
Just a flop of hair.
Just flop a hair, that's all you want.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
going to try and make a double on you.
Of course, yeah.
Now, hit it and stay in there is not a bad call either.
It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The most important thing, make it go away.
Yeah.
And make it go away this way.
This way.
Right?
Yeah.
Because if you make it go away just off the nose,
Oh, it's gone
you'll
on the
just
other
get,
ones.
you'll get a little flip.
Okay.
Right? And then what he'll do, he'll hit you, you'll have a draw.
Yeah, that's right.
Or you'll have a hit. He'll be,
But-
if he hits you, you hit him there, and you're still in the rings. You might.
Well, he's gonna, yeah, he's gonna. If I don't get the flop, he's gonna go after that double all day long. Yeah.
So there's what you just off nose loop. And
Okay.
then your rock might be just outside the rings. So
Okay.
therefore he hits you, he won't be in the rings.
Sounds good.
All right.
Okay, I'll try for the just off the nose hit.
Oh, you will.
Okay. All right, man. Okay.
Good discussion there with Coach Gary Ryan.
Yes,
I'm gonna do the outturn.
that was really good discussion there.
Don't overthrow it.
It's important
not-
to know where
no.
to hit that yellow if you're going to hit it on the
It's gonna be
side,
down there.
which side to hit it on, and what your shooter will do, and where you want it to go.
Is it there? Yeah.
So 3 rocks remaining here in the 8th end.
Yes, Newfoundland has hammers. So they want to make this yellow go away because it
Like
is
that ice?
second shot right
Yeah,
now.
that's fine.
Newfoundland has got just under a minute left.
He wants just a little flop, not too big though.
Right?
Sit, sit, sit.
Ah, that's not a bad, not bad. It's did
Yeah,
roll just a
okay.
little too far though. I think Saskatchewan.
It's not covering them.
No.
But,
Saskatchewan has an opportunity to make the double here.
there is a double, and there's probably a couple
Or-
of different ways to do doubles. You just have to commit to one of them.
I think so, right?
But
Yeah.
There's no, if I do this, this might happen type thing.
No.
Okay.
But even if you make one go away,
Sit nose was good.
Okay.
you know, then they
As soon
make
as
the
he
job
fires,
for,
I gotta head down
for a
Yeah.
tie.
because I got like 40
Absolutely.
seconds left.
Well, you can go down the other sheet anyway.
Yeah. But if he gets a double here,
Oh.
Coming up on an exciting finish here.
Absolutely.
Need to curl not a little bit, hey?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like my previous.
Nice tight ice
throw,
here for
I
Gil
got
Dash.
it there.
Big breaths.
That's
So
big
look,
knob, too.
it's
He's
moving
gonna get
over,
the top
isn't it?
one.
Holy shit.
He's got the top one.
Draw,
So
Doug.
Doug Dean has an opportunity to draw for 3 there.
Yeah, that moved.
It did. I thought he just, got it going a little bit.
He was inside, was he?
Yeah.
Draw down.
Yep.
Yeah. So we may be going to an extra end here.
Maybe.
Draw, Doug.
Yeah.
Flying by on the other side.
So final stone of the 8th end.
13 and a half.
Yep. I was going to say probably looking for 13 and a half. Cecilia confirmed.
And it's off.
Here we are, the last one. Are we going to go to an extra end?
Come on,
It's looking good.
It looks pretty good.
Come on. Come on. Nice shot.
What a
1306.
finish already.
There
So
we go.
3
one
red.
more end to determine. So
Yeah.
Newfoundland Labrador score their 3 and tie things up.
Good end, guys.
Excuse me. Did we get time in between? I need to run to
Hey?
And I'm the lead.
Go home, kiddo.
Just one more throw, please.
Thank you for making moments like these possible.
Such a good stealer.
And welcome back. What a dramatic finish. We knew it was going to be tight, and to go to an extra end, you couldn't have asked for any more.
Yeah, that's exciting. And sitting on this side of the glass, it's all right. You always kind of want to get your money's worth of the of a gold medal game, right?
Yeah.
On the other side of the glass, not so much.
But both teams have been playing really well, and it'll be exciting to see how the extra end transpires here coming up.
Yep. Like they always say, it's if one team is missing, there's your opportunity. You need to capitalize, and obviously in that end, Newfoundland took the opportunity and capitalized.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're looking back, I think we were talking there. I think Newfoundland and Labrador missed an opportunity for an extra point in the game, and Saskatchewan actually missed an opportunity twice in the game there. And you can't look in the rearview mirror, though, and you got the Hammer coming home playing the extra.
Yep. So, and then probably like similar to coming home at this end, I would assume that Saskatchewan's going to, want the rocks in. Not very many rocks in play, and at least keep that control zone open so the skip has a way to get there to the button if they need.
So I'm sure we'll get going here right away. So fabulous crowd here for the final. Lots of the wheelchair curlers are back and watching and cheering on both teams.
Another good look of this nice curling stadium facility that they have here in Moose Jaw. Very wheelchair user friendly. Kudos to the builders and architects and designs on that part of it.
And taking that into consideration, absolutely.
A lot of the athletes commented on that. It's great.
So Newfoundland and Labrador is going to start us off here. Cecilia
Don't stay
Carroll.
this side.
So we'll be interested to see what the ice is like here at the 9th. See
15?
what the weight is.
Yeah, 15 or less.
Yeah, they didn't mop it in between like they do
No.
after the fourth end break, so there might be a change in speed.
Yes.
Go 15 and a half on this one.
Okay.
So in our extra end, each team gets, what, 6.5 minutes and only one timeout now.
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Please sit.
You don't want to slide in.
Sit.
14-3.
Sit.
Go, Rick.
Oh, tough one by Cecilia there.
Yeah.
So opportunity for Saskatchewan here. I really love the throw, just a little heavy.
Yes.
Take your time, Cheryl, lots of time.
Chair.
Chairs up, no, other way.
Yeah.
It's opportunity for Cheryl Peterson to knock this out, keep things open.
Looked pretty close to being on the rim.
Really down.
Shot, Cheryl.
Yeah, I think you're good, Cheryl. Nice throw. Nice. Oh, it wasn't down, Cheryl.
Nice shot.
It looked like it was really down.
Good work.
Okay.
So Newfoundland and Labrador calling for the guard again.
Yep. Put it in that free guard
Your
zone.
line was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a little less.
So the nice thing for Cecilia, it's pretty much the same path here. She threw her first one, so just adjust the weight a little bit. She'll be good to go.
Yep.
Dug right in.
By taking a little bit of less weight, it'll move over a little bit further. Do a double clean of the rock.
Yeah, and when that happens, they actually stop the
Thank
clock
you.
there again for the curlers.
That's better.
Good broom.
It's always nice to hear as a thrower and when you're on the stick.
Yes.
Slow down.
That's
Looks-
good.
This looks really nice coming in.
Good recovery, Cecilia.
Yeah,
Good throw.
good job.
I think you're good over here.
It's a good it's actually almost like in place.
Like the wing, Marie?
Yeah, I like this. Do you like the star one?
Yes. Yep. If you're gonna have anything in the house, you want to put them to one side so the other side stays open for your skip.
Yeah. And you don't want to clog up the center there and create any freeze attempts for the other
Yep.
team.
Yep. I mean, the other alternative is you could do the intern and try to come around and still sit on that side of the house. But, I mean, this is the safer shot.
Yeah. .12.8, so she's going to be hot here.
Now the thought is going out that far, it might be a little bit heavier, and maybe it's not
Right.
as heavy as we thought it was.
Right.
That's the fifth rock they can hit on the sixth, so we got to go now.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay, and the pro side here is to be up top.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to be at the back of the house.
3-5, Katie. Good line.
Line's good. Does she have the right weight now?
Looking all right.
Yeah.
It's coming.
It's coming really good.
Good weight, Katie.
Really nice weight.
Curled in
There you
there,
go.
nice.
Really nice. Look at that.
There you go,
Great
tricky.
shot.
Yeah.
Pull it over a little bit. About a quarter. One line.
So you have a piece of it here, about half a rock, so it's opportunity to get that out.
Yep, and if you tick on the front, that's not a bad thing either.
Yeah.
Thought it was pretty close to the broom, maybe a bit full, but
Bit wide on it, yeah. It's trying to come up for him. It's trying to.
the weight.
Should be good. Oh, wow.
loose.
That's a peach.
Yeah, I think
That's a peach.
it was. I think the skip was expecting a little more weight though.
Yeah, I thought the plan was to hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, like hit and roll out even there.
Yes.
But that's, yeah. So chance to.
Maybe
set a-
that'll end up being the one that you need.
You never
Are you
know.
gonna
It's
throw
a
the
chance.
Lots of
same
rock
way?
to come though.
Yeah, a chance for
Okay.
Newfoundland and Labrador
Good
to
eyes.
set one on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same thing.
Start playing the freeze tap game if you can.
Good, good broom.
Nice for Katie. She just threw this too. So
Yes.
her line
Curl.
looks really
Curl.
good, but is
Curl.
she just that little bit warmer? Yeah.
Good throw, Katie.
You know, those are tough as a thrower. You just made a peach right on there, and you want to make sure you get there, but sometimes it's you tend to throw just that little extra. So
Yes.
29.
It's difficult.
It is.
And you know, it's your last rock. You want to make it a good one, and so you got that added pressure
yeah,
that you mostly put on by yourself.
yeah. Her line was really good there. Really good throw, just that little bit heavy. And he's gonna make the hit. What kind of a roll is he gonna get though? Ooh. You know, that's a good spot for Newfoundland.
It is.
Yeah.
There's a little pocket there, or you freeze on top of one of them.
I think you can get there, Felix.
Yeah, it takes one shot now. Felix
Hey.
has been making these draws really nice
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
He has been having good draw weight, yes.
Mhm. Third stone's already of the extra end here.
There, boy.
Line looked good. It's moving. It's moving nice.
It's trying.
Yeah, it's really trying. It's got to come
Check.
up for him. A little bit
Check.
more. Curve it, curve it, curve it, curve it. Come on.
It's good throw, buddy.
Oh,
Really good weight.
really good weight.
You like the draw?
Yeah.
I like the draw here. Top four would be great.
Yeah.
Block the path, the tolerance.
Big shot here coming from Mary Wright.
Yep. Let him know. Gil said what the pro side was here, right?
13-8. Kind of bullseye.
Good rotation.
Yeah. Looks a little warm. $12.4. If she jiggles this, that's probably not the end of the world. Oh, a guard would have been okay there. Okay, so opportunity back to Newfoundland here.
Yes.
Your weight wasn't bad.
There's room to sit on the button.
Yeah, yeah, even a guard there
just
for
a hair.
Saskatchewan, but here's a chance for Newfoundland.
I'll give you the same broom. The line was good.
Yeah, just a little adjustment on the weight here.
Take your time, bud. You got it.
Loads of time here.
Felix's rock is off. His line looked good.
He looked really focused in on this
He
shot.
did.
Slow. Slow.
13. Weight's going to be
Good try, bud.
closer, but I think it's going to be back there too. Alrighty.
We're seeing a few rocks coming on that path now, so it's keening up, I guess.
Is it keening up, or are they just is
is
adrenaline? Because
okay.
that was a
No, maybe.
13, right? So
It stopped
they
pretty much
can't
where
get
this
there.
other one did, so
yeah.
could be, yeah, I guess.
So, like
Adrenaline.
14, a
Is that enough
14-5.
ice?
Yeah.
Okay, is that enough ice for 14?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yours isn't curling as much as his.
Okay.
Yeah, and good for Gil to recognize that, right? Rotations.
Yeah. When you compare the rotations of the thirds, Maria has a stronger rotation than what Felix
Oh,
has. So
this looks hot again still.
it does.
This is hot again. A guard would have been really good here, and I think she's 13. Nope, she's looking good. Needs to put the brakes on though.
It did.
Brakes.
Nice
Oof,
shot.
There we
There
go.
we go. Yep.
Okay, so Doug Dean has 2 rocks to go here. Can he sliver in there, or is he hitting here?
I think he's hitting.
Okay.
I think you have to move that one
Set yourself
in
something
order
up.
to get there.
Good
Yeah.
try.
Yeah.
'Cause
Nice.
if you just
He's
go
throwing
past
10?
that
Yeah,
on a
please.
draw and tries to freeze to those 2 yellow on the side there.
You're in trouble for your last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throwing a
And
10, Doug?
and
Hey?
it'd be so
Throwing a
precise
10?
to get shot.
Yeah, maybe a little more.
So where do you want the broom?
That should be good.
So Skip Stone's here in the extra end already. Both teams still have their timeouts.
Focused in on his routine.
And
Oh.
it's off.
Yeah, lots of rotation.
Yep. He's smashing.
That moved some rocks around.
That's pretty good. Really good shot.
Freed up the 4-foot.
It absolutely did. And the button there too. So yeah. Saskatchewan still lies 1, but it is back 4 there. So
4 inches out the 4.
yeah, Gil Dush having to try and put one up there. Get around if he can.
Yep. Buried around there would be ideal. 'Cause need top button,
There more.
top 4, I think, would
shot
be a
from
good
center.
location.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to be tight so he can't come down the middle. Eh? Like, I mean, tight guard, tight to center line too.
He's going top 4, is he not?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think the same, like you need to be close to the center line as well, because
Yeah.
if you're out there, there's you can hit come the other turn and hit and roll in.
I mean, the pro side he said about being a guard, but his line's good. Curl just a hair. It's trying.
think we'll see
14-6.
That should be top house then.
Needs to stop now. Well,
That's up there.
yeah.
Right?
I think there's
There's room there for Doug Dean to
there's
draw
room
around.
to-
Draw
yep.
in, I guess.
Actually, there's room. You know what? There's room on
No,
both
see anything
draws if you
else.
had to. But yeah.
Okay.
But we know this. They've been playing this one and pretty much all
Oh,
ends.
we're going to
so
call a quick
it's-
time.
Timeout.
Yeah.
Yeah, coach is calling a timeout here.
Yep. Well, they get the one timeout, so you might as well use it.
Yeah.
I'm out.
I know you gotta wait.
Coaches are getting lots of airtime. And they'll go
Well,
to the
this way they get to have a discussion and
Yeah.
don't have to rush into anything. And
We'll go to the other end here and hear what Gary Ryan has to say to them.
What do you think he's seeing? The red?
You can see the red.
No, is he seeing the red tap?
Maybe.
Oh, could be.
What are we looking at?
We were going to draw. Try to
We're
get-
gonna draw, try and get a piece
The
of the
full
4.
four.
I get it buried around half.
I don't think there's no other
Because
way.
even if he tries to peel, it's gonna jam, right?
Yeah, no, I'm with John. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Show us out.
Does?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with John. Just take your time and
Yep.
throw it like you know it.
Yep. So that's funky.
Easy game from here on.
Okay.
So 13 and a half. Did you get
Yeah, the
I think
13 and a half mark.
Get there.
Yeah.
I had
Just-
14.97
eh?
on there. That was 14.97.
Okay.
So just the broom we had to figure out. That's
Yeah,
all.
it's just a broom. But I think to get a piece of the 4,
You got to go
you're looking here.
like here.
Yeah, I'll get you to adjust.
Okay.
Okay. Once I see the sight line from there.
You got 2 minutes and 33 seconds.
The time police are out there on their team.
Yep. These are the pressure shots the skips like, isn't it? The last rock, extra
Absolutely.
end.
Right.
Got to be
13-5
precise,
in
got to
this
be at
pass.
the forefoot.
It's opportunity here to get a piece of the forefoot and force
I'll bring it out a
Saskatchewan want to
little
play
bit,
their
it'll help
final
it
shot.
break at the end.
This is Newfoundland Labrador's final stone with the extra end. Needed to be shot here after he throws. His line's gonna be fine.
Yeah, it looks a little warm.
How's the weight?
Don't curl yet. Don't curl yet.
13-2.
Oof.
Is he by?
He's by.
Whoa.
Where is it going to
He got
stop?
the legs.
Not
Gonna
through the
stop.
hole.
No.
Oh. And Saskatchewan won, gets their one in the extra.
Yeah, didn't have to throw the last rock.
What a fantastic game to win 7-6.
Yes, that was a very exciting finish.
Oh, it absolutely was. I know, before going into, before the weekend here, Saskatchewan had a goal to win this. This is going to be Lorraine Arguin's final year coaching.
Not that it matters.
She's done a tremendous job for the program here in Saskatchewan, and we're so lucky to have her.
Awesome job.
Yeah, she had made that announcement at the beginning of the curling season. She had told us all that this was going to be her last one, and I'm glad the teammates came through for her and, you know, sending her out with another gold medal or whatever. That's it'd be a great feeling for a coach, and I mean she was my coach too when I played, and she's an awesome coach. You know, when you call the timeout, she would come out there and she would say, "This is what needs to happen." And I mean, I really appreciated that, because as a coach, that's what you want to hear. We know there's other options out there, but what should we do? So I really enjoyed that.
Yeah. So with that, we are going to do the closing ceremonies. We're going to do the medal presentation. We have some awards to hand out for all-star positions and MVPs. Hopefully you can stay on board and watch the ceremonies that are about to be happening. And thank you again for everybody listening. If I don't get a chance to thank everyone that has had a chance to watch all the games, it's been a pleasure to commentate and a privilege. And so I'm going to head out right away here, and we're going to get ready to go.
Yes, thanks Danielle for all your help in commentating on here. Without you, we wouldn't be having that. And I know there's many out there that have subscribed and been watching online, and it's really great for the exposure of the wheelchair sport. Thanks. So as we're getting set up out there to prepare for the handing out of the medals and that sort of thing, like I said, thanks everybody for watching. The moment that's going on out there right now is kind of one of the most exciting parts of wheelchair curling. The congratulations, the feeling of finishing, getting into the medals, getting into the playoffs, and just playing that game. It's an awesome feeling. I remember my first one in 2012 in Thunder Bay. And we went into an extra end actually that time too against Alberta. And you know, that feeling when that last rock came down or you didn't have to make that last shot, it was great. I can't say any more for that, enjoying that moment. It's special. It'll never happen again. And as we said earlier on, for Gil, Marie, and Lorraine, this is the 5th one. It's a record setting. Lorraine's last one, and she's going to retire from coaching, not curling, just coaching. So.
Felix, can you pass that? Oh, they had one the other day. Did you get one of these the other
Just
day?
getting all set up here,
Yeah.
ready for the finishing ceremony and the welcoming, the handing out of the medals and the trophies and announcement of the All-Star Awards.
So did my,
And thanks for having me.
Welcome.
It's been great.
2024
I really
Canadian
enjoyed
Wheelchair
it.
Championships. Team British Columbia. So welcome everyone again to the medal presentation for the 2024 Canadian Wheelchair Championships. We'll begin with the bronze medals, and introducing the bronze medals we have British Columbia from the Idleton Curling Club, Skip, Jerry Osgarden. Third, Ina Forrest. Second, Rick Robinson. Lead, Glenn McDonald. And coach, Sharon Morrison. Second and silver medalists, Team Newfoundland and Labrador from the St. John's Curling Club Remax Center. Lead, Cecilia Carroll. Second, KB Hubbard. Third, Felix Green.
I'll move over. I don't either.
Skip, Doug Dean. And coach, Gary Ryan.
Hey, Cheryl. Thanks, bud.
Go around.
First place and gold medalists, Team Saskatchewan 1 from the Moose Curling Center. Skip, Gil Dash.
Way to go, Gil.
Vice skip, Marie Wright.
We will have to.
Second, Moose
Oh,
Gibson.
go over that way more? Okay, go over. Go over, Felix. Go over.
Lead, Cheryl Peterson.
Oh, sorry, I'm trying to unclock.
And coach, Lorraine Arguin. The Sportsmanship Award. Curling Canada Sportsmanship Award is presented by Curling Canada to one player at each position chosen by their peers who exemplify excellence in curling, ability, sportsmanship, and team spirit. Skip, from Newfoundland and Labrador, Doug Dean.
Woo!
Thanks, guys.
Should be taking pictures, right? Oh, we'll get them from
Thank
him.
you.
Yes, the ice lights up.
Third, from British Columbia, Ina Forrest.
Woo!
Second, from Saskatchewan 1, Moose Gibson. And lead, from Newfoundland and Labrador, Cecilia Carroll. The MVP award, given to the athlete whom the officials feel contributed the most to the team during the championship, taking into account attitude, leadership qualities, team spirit, skill, and performance, and ultimately having a largest impact both on and off the ice, all while contributing to the team being victorious. MVP goes to Newfoundland and Labrador skip Doug Dean. Host Award. On behalf of Curling Canada, we'd like to present a keepsake to Jaylyn Knutson, manager of the Moose Jaw Curling Center. Chair Award. And lastly, for our host chair, Moose Gibson, could you please come and accept this award on behalf of Curling Canada as a thank you for all of your efforts in making the Wheelchair Championship such a success. I will now call upon Lisa Wiggle from Curling Canada to bring greetings.
On behalf of Curling Canada, I want to thank everyone who made this 2024 Canadian Wheelchair Curling Championship a huge success. And before I go any further, I want everybody here to give themselves a huge round of applause because you all deserve it. You made this event a massive success. Moose Jaw is such a special place and an amazing host for curling, and it's been such a pleasure to be here this week. Thank you, Curl Moose Jaw, for hosting us, and we loved being here at this amazing and accessible facility, the Moose Jaw Event Center. Thank you to Jaylin, Shauna, Candace, and everyone else on your team. We can't thank you enough. Thank you also to all the fans who've come out in support and cheered on good shots all week. We also saw how hard Moose Gibson and his committee, including Lorraine, Danielle, Nicole, Rhonda, and all of your volunteers, worked to make us feel welcome. And to the officiating team, led by Linda Curtin, which included Daryl, Tim, Heather, Earl, Brenda, and Jan, thank you for everything that you've done. As well, our thanks to Brian and the timing crew and all of the volunteer IPAs who helped ensure a safe and fair playing environment for everyone. Thank you to the ice technicians, Clay and Mike, for making championship ice that showcased the skill of the athletes. And I'd also like to recognize all of the local businesses who stepped up to show their support. We could not do this without you. And finally, to the athletes and the coaches, you put on such a wonderful show all week. You made us so very proud, and it's very fitting, I think, that the final went to an extra end. Competing at a national championship is a true honor and a very special experience, and I hope that all of the athletes who competed here this week made special memories and friendships that will last a lifetime, both on and off the ice. Congratulations to our 3 medalists, Team British Columbia, Team Newfoundland and Labrador, and Team Saskatchewan. To our national champions, Team Saskatchewan #1, congratulations on a fabulous week of curling. You represented yourselves and your province with pride in front of a home crowd. And on behalf of Curling Canada, thank you to everyone.
I will now call upon Moose Gibson to come speak on behalf of the host committee.
I'll keep it short and sweet since Lisa has thanked everybody that's been a part of this championship. I'm going to be really sad that for the next couple years I don't have to plan a wheelchair championship. But if Curl Canada ever needs a host, I'll raise my hand real quick for Curl Moose Jaw in the city of Moose Jaw. We've got great volunteers, great fans, a great facility at the event center, and our curling club is just phenomenal. Thank you so much for showcasing your talents to the fans, not only from Moose Jaw. I know my brother drove down from Grand Prairie, and he is just amazed at the shot-making ability of every game that he watched. It truly is amazing. And all I can say is everybody get home safe, and thank you so much for helping to promote this great sport in Saskatchewan. Okay, I'm done.
Thank you again, and congratulations to all participants. Well, safe travels, and with that, we need to do the presentation to our champions. Could the champions please come forward, and official Linda will provide you with your championship cup. There. And now with that, again, thank you for everyone and congratulations to all participants. Safe travels. And with that, the 2024 Canadian Wheelchair Championship is now complete.